3, 2.
Hey, what's up with the folks out there?
Misfits World.
I love it.
Misfits World. Misfits World Order. For life. Misfits World Order. MWO. For life. Misfits World Order. MWO.
Buenas tardes, peeps. What's going on? As you see, has Miss Boo just stepped up. What's going on, Miss Boo?
Nothing. I'm real good. I'm getting high.
There you go. How you doing, Atlanta girl? Kane with Corso Mom. How you doing? Cheesehead, how you doing? Quick Vic, how you doing? Who else? Bart is here. Daggy Boy, thank you for stopping by. Liliana, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? Atlanta girl. Spike, Miss Thing, ¿cómo estás? Tamara, she's a real good friend of mine. Don't mind her. She kind of doesn't write a lot in the chat, but she's a good friend of mine. Shout out to her. There was people here early today. Just two. Yeah, it was people. When I came in, there was already a bunch of people here. And I gotta go way. I gotta go way back. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, a Queen. She's a really good channel too. Daggy Boy, like I said, real good friend of mine, and Jen G Vlog. She's a real good channel too. Thank you so much for stopping by, showing Angels newfound like some love. It's appreciated. It really is. It's humbling. It really is. I really, really do appreciate it. First, I want to start with it's kind of different, but I want to start with a prayer. Okay? So I was sent this prayer. It's almost like a Telcott kind of prayer. You know how Telcott, you know who Telcott is? He kind of prays.
Yeah.
So it's itchy to scratch Telcott. Now I've been practicing all day, and I want to get this right. It says, God, our Father, please guide us to peace, to figure out all the issues we're having, we're protected. We're not perfect, but we're not evil. Give us this day our daily Telcott, and forgive us for our trespasses as we destroy those who trespass against us, and lead us not to fried chicken, and deliver us basil. Amen. Holy cow. Yes, sir. I love it.
Wow. Wow. I'll sit it all now.
Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking, yeah, I know. Yeah. Shout out to the person that sent me that. It's a hell of a prayer. Amen. Amen, everybody. I hope everybody bow their heads and stuff because I forgot to say that.
No, man, I'm going to hell. I don't give a fuck.
But I got a hell of a show. It's a lot going on, a lot of clips out there, including my a couple videos I made. But it's a lot of Mikey stuff out there. Jesus Christ. Thank you, ladder girl. What's going on, Mr. B?
It's because he's a dick. That's what he is. He's a dickhead.
I get. Oh, before I do that, there's somebody backstage. Hold up. Did I hear somebody? Boo. There's two Miss Boos.
Is there?
Oh, that's Mr. Roboto. Oh, that's Spike. Okay, I see. He kind of confuses me, Spike. Miss Roboto. Mr. Roboto. ¿Cómo estás, Roboto?
Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I remember that. That's a hell of a song. That's a real good song to make a video to, I think. Yeah, I got it. Who sings that? You got to let me know. Who sings that? I forgot.
Maybe Tupac? I forget.
No. Mr. Roboto is a British, wasn't it a British guy that sang that early disco one or something like that? Mr. Roboto, I don't know. Something like that.
I can't Google right now. Liliana probably knows.
Liliana probably knows, yeah.
That's me. I'm too fucking high.
Liliana knows everything. So I want to start with a couple of my own stuff. What's going on, Tyler Klein? I'm gonna start doing this. Let me see if I can do it here.
You baited me because you brought Miss Boo here. What's up, Miss Boo?
It's Miss Boo. I dropped the link and she just popped up like out of nowhere. I'm like, who the hell's backstage? It's like Miss Boo. Yeah. So anyway, let me play some of these. These are kind of funny. They're doing well. I'm doing the second channel is doing really well just based on little their videos, but really short videos. And I want everybody to kind of, I'm going to drop the link later so people can go subscribe over there. So, here we go.
Hey, guess what? You know what it is? What is it? No one's seen that down to the waffle. Top of this. Excuse me, you never been saying it. What it is, and we're saying, and we're dancing it, and all I'm putting in the bomber.
Somebody do me a favor. Keep an eye on that spider guy. I don't know who that is. Kane. Kane is here. Just keep an eye on that. I don't know who is that.
Well, thanks.
I think there's one more. All right.
Then he didn't show up for a while.
Before we get started on this one, if there's any doubt that Mikey and I hope everybody has a strong stomach and there's y'all haven't ate nothing.
Nope.
If it's not, just look away. He's gonna do something really disgusting right here, and I just want to get that warning out. Seriously, that's really bad. Somebody that spits it on his own floor, you kind of wonder, scratch your head how that house must smell and how he keeps that house because he spits on that floor like it's nothing, like he's outside basically. I don't even spit outside.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty.
I don't. Yeah, you see how Spike jumped off? He jumped off. He's out of here. Yeah. So kind of look away if you don't. Yeah.
while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this.
Just in case you missed it.
Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was.
Now, who in the fucking in their right mind would do that in their house? Oh my god! If I was to do something like that, you know, the kick in the face out I would get from my wife. I couldn't imagine doing it. I just couldn't imagine a person just spitting on their own fucking floor. And this is not IG or GA or G whatever. It's not made up. Nobody doctored it. Nobody edited this shit. It is what it is. You know what I mean? One more time for the folks that say that he didn't do it.
Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this. Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this. Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this. Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this deranged.
I might be wrong. All right, so
then he didn't show up for a while.
No more of that. Oh, no more of this either. Hold up, I'm jumping around. Okay.
What would you think?
I might be wrong. So this is let me see what this is. This is Senior Citizen Style, obviously. There's a lot of old stuff I put in the middle of the new one, so let's go. Yeah.
I might be wrong. I don't know. It could be wrong, but you did that. You did this. What would you think?
I might be wrong.
I might be wrong. I don't know. It could be wrong, but you did that. You did this. What would you think?
I might be wrong.
I might be wrong. I don't know. It could be wrong, but you did that. You did this.
Okay, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Maybe that's what I said.
I might be wrong.
I might be wrong. I don't know. It could be wrong, but you did that. You did this.
No, he said, if you're going to keep interrupting me, I'm not going to make my point. And he made it about me and the way I communicate.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Maybe that's what I said.
Because I don't. I know how I feel about things. That's how.
So how did you say about? What did you say about the Jews this morning?
I say a lot of things. What in particular?
Okay, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Maybe that's what I said.
What would you think?
I might be wrong.
I might be wrong. I don't know. It could be wrong, but you did that. You did this.
It's just gross.
I grabbed your mom.
Yeah, it's what's going on, Vids? How you doing? Yeah, I pinned Daggy Boys up there for a little bit. I'll go around the horn, so to speak. Just one Sue coming in. What's going on, Vids? Vids hit Vids up in the morning. Let me do this real quick. Obviously, if you get up early East Coast time, he's up there. He's up doing this thing early in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So go do your thing. Let's drop some links, people. Whoever wants to drop their link. Anyway, listen, I keep saying I have nothing against Jeff. He happens to be in the videos that I kind of cover and react to. You know what I mean? And it started a while ago, and I was still a member, and I was still visiting that channel. And I don't think what we figured out, me and Liliana were talking, I think he lacks a little bit of sense of humor. If you can't laugh at yourself, when especially here in this community, you got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit and kind of just laugh things off.
Also, I think he's got a very low opinion of women as well. I've noticed. It's like his opinion of women is like beneath him.
They say that. They say that he doesn't. Like Mike, I don't think Mike likes women too much anyway. There you go. They got a lot in common. Believe it or not, I think they do have a lot in common. So I think that's why they connect.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mikey's just missing the antlers.
He'll get him. He'll get him up the butt, though. He'll get him up the butt. So, I should have said that. My bad. All right. So this is the oldie but goodie. What channel is this? Okay. Serious Citizen South. I threw right here in the middle just to kind of not just be the same things over and over. This is Mikey acting up. I think he gets an argument with Witch.
Oh, now he's threatening you, Banana.
No. That's the kind of stuff that can get you.
Mike, let
me tell you. I said I grabbed your mom's dad's neck, and
Jesus, I knocked him out.
Like fucking like crazy, Mike. That's why I was saying. I was like,
Rich,
from her
Rich,
neck
Rich.
and
Literally.
literally.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
No, he just doxed her. Kim. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should not said it myself, but yeah, he said her name. So you know.
I just say it wasn't cool.
Put the link
I
out
just
there.
said that wasn't cool. I just said it wasn't cool.
Fuck you, Daddy up here.
I imagine I drove very
This is my game to make fun of people.
I imagine I drove very late.
Hey, Buck Two Teddy's back. Buck Two Teddy's back.
Angel, honestly.
But too bad is your dead mom surrounding.
Rabbit, get up here. I need you up here, Rabbit.
You're gonna fuck my dead mom?
Hell yeah. I'll do her.
Oh,
Damn.
So bad.
Hey, someone put the link in the fucking chat.
All right, so with your heart's gonna have sex with you alive.
Hey, banana.
And
I am a
Banana.
Power Ranger, bitch.
exactly. And
Hey, I'm the Green
you're a
Ranger.
Power Ranger,
I'll
and
be
your
your
mom's a
His facial impressions over.
Yeah.
This is the way his face moves around. It just cracks me up. He doesn't have to say a word. I'm laughing already.
Your mom
Angel, I know
to
where you
become
live.
final
Angel, I know.
Everybody knows where he lives. Joey
know
struck
where
the
you
shit
live.
out of him.
I know where
Everybody
you
knows where he
live.
lives.
I know where you
Everybody
live.
knows.
Everybody
knows where he lives.
And
Everybody knows where he lives.
I will be seeing you very soon.
Ooh, that's a threat.
I
That's a
don't care.
threat,
No, it's
Banana.
not.
Oh, but hold up. Didn't he say just recently on Jeff that he never threatens anybody? He never threatens
Yes.
bodily harm on anybody. Interesting. Yeah.
It's not
Hey,
a threat.
hey,
It's
that
not
sounds like he.
No.
Hey, that sounds like he's threatening to come to your house.
No, it's not. It's not. Nobody. That's not a threat.
Okay, let's go out today. Shout out
Yeah.
to Senior Citizen South. Okay, the next one, Citizen South, once again. Actually, no, it's not. I need glasses.
I've got some on.
Oh, no, it is. Okay.
You threatened to murder someone.
Allegedly.
What?
Wow.
Wait.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
He did.
So if you wonder what he's speaking about, I went to Bananas one day and I stupidly, very stupid act that I did. I kind of trolled him. This is early in my YouTube, and I went over there and I started just saying, "I'm gonna M you, I'm gonna M you, I'm gonna M you." While and then, which makes it really funny, Quick did it a couple of days later to somebody else. I think it was Silly Wabbits, if I remember correctly. Something real stupid. So that's what he's referring to.
You're fucking right, I did.
Yeah,
This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
You threatened to murder someone and kill them over 20 times.
I'll do it again.
That's against the law. It's
against your law, you dummy. Against your law. Yeah.
No, it's
law,
against the United States law.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It's against the law.
Right. Yeah, Beck's wrong. I'm
Well,
going to jail.
You threatened to murder
30,
somebody.
32.
Allegedly.
Angel went on and threatened to murder.
You damn right. I'll do it
Allegedly.
again.
It's like when the M word was said on Tommy's, he kept saying it over and over. Like, and he does that for a reason. There's a reason. He's obviously plotting when he keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Yeah. But yeah.
So what?
Oh boy.
What now? Bye.
Drunk. The drunk panel hoe trader. Man, he's got deep pockets. He's been spending money.
Hey, come on, man. I wanted to hear this
Start
crap.
over a spring cleaning. He's
Yeah, I
like,
wanted to hear
"Burger,
him. I wanted to hear his shit.
Hey,
Jeez, what up, bro?
The private chat, please.
Did you guys break him before I got up? Did you guys break my toy?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Mike, oh man.
That was some heavy duty trolling back then on Mike, even on Joe's panel. You know what I mean? There was cheese. If it wasn't cheese, it was Jake. If it wasn't Jake, it was me. Somebody was always trolling.
First of all, let me address. I don't
listening. Your presentation
Go
is
big.
way off, man.
Is that all of them? I'm
You
sorry.
don't come up
Is that
with murder. Cheesehead, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna step aside and make my tea real quick. I'll be right back.
What up, my man?
What up? And what Mike is talking about with Angel is, Angel went off on Ham Banana. I seen the comments and what they were saying about him. I mean, I don't blame Angel for going in there hot and letting Ham Banana have it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I'm not proud of it, but you know what I mean.
No,
it's, you know.
no,
let's not talk about it, because what Mike's intention is right now is to have somebody say something so he can report the stream.
It's always been with Mike. Mike has reported streams. I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my own eyes. The people that came after that when I started the channel with Cheese and Jake, which is maybe. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think we kind of drug them into like the AC area. You know what I mean? They, he would never AC and them would never even met Mike if it wasn't for the Vegas Valley whole shenanigans and all that bullshit. So even before then, even before AC knew and that community knew who Mike was, he already had done a ton of shit.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of videos out there that people probably haven't seen. Yeah.
I remember a few.
Yeah.
How many days on your head? How many days you've got left to live?
Oh, that's right.
Remember
yeah,
that?
he put a bet. What was it? A bet, or he said I was going to either going to live like 100 days or 20 days, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like
Something
that.
stupid, something ignorant, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
Yeah.
I got you, Paladin. I got you, Paladin.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Mike
I don't know.
is a
I don't
snitch.
know
He's a
about.
snake.
I don't know about Mike. Sometimes he sends me stuff, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to. I don't know how to take him, man. He's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
He's a screwball.
Dave,
There's something
you
wrong
cannot-
with him.
you cannot trust him.
I think he emailed Dr. Day one day and he lied. He said, well, in the email, supposedly Dr. Dave has said something about Joe, and he's like, read the email, read it out. And he's like, no,
Yeah,
it's
I
deleted.
remember that.
You deleted it. I'm like, yeah, you deleted it from your side. Yeah, if anything, if he's an idiot. He has the worst excuses, by the way. Yeah.
You
He's
cannot
never ever showed the
listen, Dr.
receipts.
Dave. If somebody talked about your grandmother that passed away and made you cry, would you go back on that panel the next day?
Oh hell no!
And he talked. And Banana talked about the Jewish people too, the Jewish community, and the bad. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. That's.
And Mike sat on this panel and cried like a little girl. And
Oh,
then
I
he
missed
goes-
that.
Oh, Dr. Dave, it's great. He breaks
Oh,
down
that's
like a
good.
little baby. He's like, oh my God.
Hey, Lucy, how you doing, Lucy?
God, oh, Ham Banana. It's great.
I'll
It's
talk to Joe
great.
if he clips it and sends it to you. Dr.
And
Dave,
so
it's
what
done.
now? He lives in his grandmother's apartment. Is that her apartment he lives in?
Listen,
no, I guess.
Ain't no telling with Mike.
I mean, that's some old furniture shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's J Dub. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is in the middle. I was like, just J Dub. Okay, shout out to J
Oh,
Dub.
is it J-Dub?
Stand some motherfucking that was going on. Cheesehead, Ladybug, anybody that's come in, I haven't seen that. Atlanta girl, thank you so much, sweetie.
And look at the pictures on the wall.
I know.
It looks like a church lady's house. Yeah.
Man, it looks like it's the 70s in there. Let's bring it into 2023, Michael. Let's update the house a little bit.
Yeah, let's spend some money, Mike. You got 3 businesses.
Yeah,
What is it? 6
you make
businesses?
You make $42 an hour, Mike.
Yeah, well, you did say that. $42 an hour. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's possible, but not when a motherfucker wears the same shirt every time he's live. I don't think
I
so.
gotta have a disclaimer here. This is like my little tiny barnyard basement. I live in Littleton, Colorado. So this is like my little basement office-y, spacey, but yeah, I mean, but I like this because I'm from the country. So I'm trying to in my little basement integrate some stuff here. Just, see stuff. But I mean, it's not ghetto, right?
Hey,
You guys are like,
Angel.
oh my God, it's like country.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel, fuck you, Angel. Fuck you, Angel. Oh,
Fuck
my
you,
God, that was the
cheesehead.
best thing ever last night when he said that. When Ladybug called him out, and his response was to flip her off and go, "Fuck you, Ladybug."
Salute, salute, Banana. Salute. No, Joe.
Okay, so let's move on to the next. That brings me back a lot of fucking memory. Well, where did I skip to? Okay, so this is Mike Cerrone and Havana get into it on Jack Telcast. This is from the Mike Cerrone Chronicles, which I have pinned on top. Please subscribe to Mike Cerrone's Chronicles, guys. All right, that's our Proby's channel. All right, let's go.
Man, salute. Salute, Banana. Salute. No, Jack, you're right. No, Jack, you want to control your panel, which I can see what you're trying to do. But like I said, we're not getting away from your panel. We're just interacting with each other. That's all we're doing.
No,
we're not being
wrong,
disrespectful. We're not disrespecting the panel, bro. We're not. We're not doing
that. Mike, in your opinion, you're right. In my opinion, you're wrong.
Well, Jack, if you're going to have a panel, people are going to talk, bro. If you're not going to
listen, he disrespects every channel owner at one point or another. You know what I mean? Let the fucking man speak. You know what I mean? I know Jack is kind of a cult leader, sort of. You know what I mean? But I watch him sometimes. I think he's hilarious. I think he's funny as fuck. There's some good advice funny, there. Yeah, you know, if you listen close, there's some good stuff in there. You know what I mean? It's not all bad.
We'll talk.
That's the
Mike. Do you have any care to understand me, or do you want to continue arguing your defense? I prefer you try to understand me.
Who wants to lead us into prayer? Go ahead.
Jack.
Come on, somebody lead us.
It's funny as fuck. That's the prayer I said in the beginning of the fucking stream. This is why someone sent me that. So there you go.
It's his channel.
You know, there's a very simple prayer, and it doesn't have to be grandiose.
Please let him.
It's just basically saying, you know, God, our Father, you know, please guide us to peace, you know, to figure out all these issues that we're having. You know?
I never seen anybody do that. Somebody praying. He's looking at it like, what the fuck? What type of prayer is coming down the pipe? What is coming? What are you doing? What are you saying?
We're not perfect, but we're not evil.
Hold on,
you know?
hold on. Please, Mike.
It's a hell of a prayer, right?
Well, I've already heard excuses.
He stopped in mid-prayer. Mid-prayer, you're wrong. Wrong. No, not right. No, excuses. Honestly, you know, honestly, when you pray, you don't, I pray very differently. I don't ask for things, you know what I mean? If anything, I ask for, I don't know, strength. But yeah, he's kind of making his excuses and stuff like that. It's kind of wacky prayer.
Please, God, join us all today and allow the spirit of trueness, the spirit of holiness, the spirit of love.
I know Hand Banana's giggling under there. He's not fucking praying. He's not praying. He's laughing his ass off. Get the fuck out of here.
He's set within us all. And may we be all vessels for your will, Father in heaven, of the inspirations and the motivations that guide us to the life that you wish for us to live. True, our God is love.
Is he laughing? He is
He's
laughing. He's so fucking disrespectful. Oh, I can do it better, I guess. Oh, he's going to hell. He's going to hell. He's
going to hell.
He's going to hell.
Very good.
Please.
Hallelujah. Sorry.
This is a lesson I've learned sincerely. When I face problems in life,
you know, we got to let go and let God. It's not all on your shoulders, Jack. You've put a lot of pressure on yourself, and I feel for you in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, please. I'm sorry to interrupt because I used to. You are correct. But even more recently, I've been learning and practicing.
This is very annoying. Yeah, he does this to channel owners. He does that. He starts laughing while they're talking, trying to prove a point or something. And this motherfucker's giggling like a schoolgirl. Yeah, he giggles like a schoolgirl. Yeah.
More surrender. When God wants the wars to end.
I think a lot of people are afraid to admit what they're doing, to own up to their crimes to God. Do you think that happens a lot with normal people? Like, people think it's like white lies or it's like little petty stuff.
According to your logic, Jeff is doing something, you know, using your word, it's as a crime because he's a Satanist. According to your logic, Mike, you know what I mean? So, yeah, double talk. He talks out of it's both sides of his fucking face all the time.
Mike, does that matter?
And Mike, I've heard. I don't know if this is true. I could be wrong, but you could have some issues with alcoholism that you haven't addressed.
Alcoholism.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we could get to that. Do you want to do that, Jack? Because Mike had an issue last night. Yeah, incident last night. Mike got blackout drunk last night.
Yeah,
He had a relapse after not drinking for allegedly.
That's like a snitch. He's snitching. He's like, look what happened here. Check it out. Look what he did. Look what he did. Yeah.
At least 6 months, he had a blackout drunk streak.
Well, I don't
gotta
drink.
help the brother out.
And you threw up a little bit on yourself, Mike. It was kind of gross.
I threw up no, excuse me. I threw up on myself?
Yeah, you went
What
like
the fuck? What are you
like
talking
that.
about? What are you talking about?
There's a video
No.
of it, bro.
No.
Yeah.
I had a hiccup.
Right?
Oh,
I
you
was
had a
throwing-
bunch of hiccups. You're like,
Here,
Yeah.
It was more than a hiccup. We all seen it. That's why I kind of
Sorry,
showed that to
Angel, can I
Christine.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Why is Ladybug timing out people on TVs?
Oh, she timing out people, is she?
Yeah.
Is she? Oh, I see. She deleted Tommy's. All right, do that sparingly, Ladybug. I ask you, okay? If it's not really egregious, try to be a little bit not so heavy-handed, I guess I should say. You know what I mean? All right, I ask you. All right, let's continue on. I think she. I don't think she timed out. I think she deleted the comment though, which is better than timing out. So yeah. All right.
Please,
Mike.
please.
Why are you talking about drinking? Dude, you're drunk every night.
but you were like you actually.
No, I
had
don't
a relapse.
drink. I don't drink. I take heart medication. I don't
What?
drink.
Oh, okay.
What are you
Were you
talking
behind this?
about?
Maybe you were behind the stroke last night. You should go see a doctor, bro.
Yeah, is that funny? You have a stroke? Is that funny? Someone's having a stroke? Is that funny?
Is that what it
Here,
was?
hold on, please.
Everybody thought you were drunk. Sorry.
You want to come after me? I will destroy you if you want to. I will destroy you.
I will destroy you, but the next day he'll be on his panel. Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy. So what the fuck out of here, man? These two get into arguments, and then they're holding hands like two little schoolgirls. Stop playing.
Oh,
Mike,
Even go there.
Mike, hello,
Don't go there.
Mike, please
I don't drink.
disengage.
I don't drink. I take
Please.
medications for heart. I had a heart attack.
You know what? At the end of the day, listen. L.A. Spike said, "Well, if anything, what I would do is kind of give him advice and lead him to get help or whatever." But see, but that doesn't work with Mike. He doesn't admit that he even fucking takes a fucking drink. That only works when a person takes accountability and says, "Yes, I need help." So I understand Spike's perspective on that, and because he's really kind-hearted, and I get Spike, you know what I mean. But it doesn't work with Mike. First and foremost, he has to admit that he has a fucking problem. So there you go.
Mike,
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
disengage. Okay.
I don't drink.
Mike, shush.
hello. Calm down, Mike. Just
Well, what was the excuse? Something about he took some medication.
Oh.
Well, he's taking medication
Yeah,
other times that never had that reaction. I wonder
I'm
what type of
looking at
medication that
Angel.
was. Huh?
When I
Go ahead.
listened to him, and he said he took a pill and he was drinking, he had a drink.
Right.
That, I mean, it must have been what, half an hour before that, he sounded sober, like, and he could talk
Yeah.
a sentence. But within half an
Yeah,
hour, he was like that, and I'm thinking, nah, you don't get
I
drunk
think
that
I've seen
fucking quick.
I think I've seen enough drunks to know that was the slurring, the way he was, yes, and the spitting on the
Yeah.
floor, the burping. That's not fucking pills. That's a medication. I've been on plenty of medication. Ms. Boo been on plenty of medication, I'm
Trust me.
sure. So it doesn't do that. So he was drunk as a skunk, and we all know it. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Banana, you fuck, dude. You fucked up bad.
Shut up. This ain't about us, Mike. Be quiet.
Mike, you were placed in the back because I tried to get your attention here in the present moment several times, but you were triggered. You were defensive.
You're gonna call me drunk and having a.
I love it.
See your behavior? Can you please, can you please surrender your defenses and just accept the new moment for what it is?
Right.
Okay.
Banana, enjoy this moment. Enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
That's
That's
all.
a good moment.
Why do you feel you need to keep talking, Mike?
Enjoy it while you enjoy it while you can.
Mike, be quiet.
Mike, please be quiet. When I bring you back up, it's not the opportunity for you to take over the conversation again. Can we breathe? Take a breath.
Jack, you had some.
It's like two little brothers that are arguing in front of their dad, and they keep jabbing at each other.
And your heads together in a minute.
He's like, "Fuck you, no, fuck you, no, fuck you, fuck you."
Someone accuse somebody of.
Are you? You're not willing to cooperate, Mike.
But I got a message from Tommy, y'all. So Angel, people can talk ish about me, and I can't. No, of course you can, brother. Yes, absolutely, bro. You won't get timed out anymore. All right.
No, you are. Go on, carry on.
All right.
That's your problem. Whether you have a drinking problem or not, there's something. People see something, and I don't know what is true or not. It's between you and God. But if you're interested in some support, you're interested in exploring what I've got to offer, feel free to reach out. In a great degree, I understand what Mike is going through. Being misunderstood or misrepresented, it's frustrating as hell, is it not?
Well, the truth is that Mike Cerrone is a borderline pathological liar.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
So,
in your opinion?
In my opinion, yes, I'm not a doctor.
And you've lied about 100 something things.
From what you've seen, it's not a Mike. It's not a competition.
I'm Jack. I'm going to say this in all due respect. Like I said, this is not a good person. This is a person who talks sexually to children. So we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Oh, what?
And Anna, you coming after me was the biggest mistake you've ever made on YouTube. It's the biggest mistake you've ever made. Because now we're going to come after you.
Oh,
Hey,
I wasn't going after you though. I thought you were aware of the shit that happened.
Did you talk sexually to children? Did you do that?
Mike, please.
Strange. Did you do that?
Chill out. I'm actually curious.
Yeah, you think it's funny, dude.
Banana, I heard you say something about that, a possibility of that. Was that a singular experience that you shared?
It was like on 2 different days during like a drunken rampage of monkey stuff going on monkey, but it hasn't happened since then. So I mean, he's bringing up some old shit from like a few months ago where I said I'd beat up a kid and jizz on him, and I described.
Look at now. This is pretty bad. Yeah, listen. At least he's being honest. He didn't beat around the bush about what he did. He's keeping it. He didn't hold anything back. He said what he had. You know, he admitted to what he's doing, which doesn't make it better. But at least he didn't sugarcoat it in any way.
What squirting was and all that to another one. It was a whole thing. It was very bad. Oh, it was very bad. I got canceled for the longest time. See, the thing, like with Mike thingy, is he needs to learn that he got blackout drunk last night, and he just won't admit to it at all.
Like, I wasn't drunk, but I wasn't drunk. But you did admit that you asked children about sex, underage children about sex.
Hello, Mike. Hello. You're
a pedophile. You're a pedophile. You're underage children.
Oh, damn.
Holy cow. The lack of self-control.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with banana.
Those two are meant for each other. If any of I ever seen, those two are just in the same realm. You know what I mean? They low kind of bottom type shit.
I thought he was referencing the drinking thing. Honestly, I thought that's why I brought.
No, but I could tell you one thing. You were so drunk one night. Remember, you fell out of a chair, and we had to call. Yeah. So you're a drunk. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. Because of my heart condition.
How long ago was that when I fell out of the chair?
It doesn't matter. But remember, you were so drunk you fell out of a chair.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. It was like 2 years ago on the live stream.
And I'm the one that was trying to call your family, trying to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, but there's a difference here. Now, to be fair, Mike's been drinking for a long time, which we didn't care. The whole there's a fucking account out there called the paper bag. You know what I mean? It's like, we know you've been drinking. I don't know why you hide it. You're an adult. You pay for your own liquor. We can give a fuck. Most people don't give a fuck that you're drinking, Mike. We don't care. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mike, banana, drunking. Yeah, he passed out a few times, fell off his fucking chair. But he's not lying about that part. You know what I mean? Why are you lying about drinking with everything else? He lies about everything. So if he's been lying about his drinking. Yeah.
He was
trying
to get in touch with Banana's family. Knowing he fell off the chair, he was drunk on his live. Mike said he'd been trying to get in touch with his family. What the fuck?
He's been what? I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
he's been trying to get. He said he was that concerned about Amber Banana. He was getting in touch with
his family
because he was that worried
Oh
about.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But they see that, but they'll say some horrible things to each other, but it won't stop them from. Mike will be back there. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
You don't know my family? What the fuck you talking about?
I
Trying
do,
to
I
call my
do.
family.
I do. I have your name. I have your address.
Oh, you got Janet. You got.
Previously on Gen X Jeffs.
Because I went to a school on a college campus and we took college classes and we're taught by.
There you go. Now he's gonna swing it a little bit, but it's right there. You see the bottle.
I was professor, so over 4 years.
You know, Jeff, I don't give a shit about college. All I know is one thing.
I said that the other day. I said I think he's putting the alcohol. You know, it'll be slick instead of forgetting to calm down. He's putting the alcohol in his coffee cup, and I was right. So there you go. Yeah.
And
You're accepting of anybody who comes up. Jess is the sweetest, most awesome woman that's ever
Man,
come
you
on
are
this.
love bombing today.
Hello. This is me.
Then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came
up,
back.
Paul?
The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like he was this deranged, rabid, angry. What you see now, this hater. That was not the Daniel Price that used to hang out here.
And they're super chill. There's no
Are you little,
negativity.
are you a little tipsy, Mike?
That's what I was wondering. There's something.
It's okay if you are, but you gotta be a little tipsy. Are you a little tipsy,
Are you
Mike?
high or buzzed?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's kind
No.
of sad that someone would say that they're under the influence when they're not.
Well, I had the same thought, honestly. So.
Well, I haven't done drugs. I don't do drugs. I'm not a drug addict. And I don't drink. I don't understand why.
So I was from the start. It turned out it was a hoax. I think I'm gonna.
Now I don't know what that scream was. It could have been he probably barfed all over the place. There's a weird, just kind of a, I don't know. It sounds like he's hurling. It really does in a way. I don't know. It could be. You know what I mean? Because he spit on the floor. Very nasty spit, by the way. Yeah, just disgusting.
Wind it down anyway. It seems like a good time to take a little siesta.
24 hours later.
All right, Mike is backstage. I'm gonna bring him on.
Obviously, deny. Yo, listen. You think if the rush of the enemy, he's behind enemy lines, he'll talk? You know what I mean? You know how they hold you hostage. You think Mike will crack?
Yeah.
It's some money, Berlin. I think you're correct.
Yeah.
He's a snitch.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I was in the kitchen. I was over at Jack's, and that was wild. Apparently, I was drunk last night, and I threw up on panel.
Did you see the video? I didn't notice. I didn't notice it when it happened.
Thanks, Lily.
But you did seem a little
I
under
burped.
the influence of something last night.
No, I burped. I burped because I was eating some spicy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. He just burped. Listen, if you see the video from the beginning to end, watch it, which I think I have, he's burping, spitting, and doing all kind of fucking nastiness on YouTube. And this is a reaction channel. So you can't be bitching about me reacting to it, are you? Are you going to be bitching, Jeff? Or maybe Mike? I don't know. We'll see.
I ate chili last night. Other than that, I was fine. Completely fine. Totally. Like, I have no idea.
Because you
But
did
that's
seem a
okay.
little weird yesterday.
No, not at all. I was just tired.
Yeah, to me you did. Like several people noticed.
Hey, Grace Kitchen, what's going on? That's a great channel. If you like to cook, I'm going to give it a rate.
Including myself. And then that video, that little thing happened too. And so
I don't know. I just woke up like this. I don't know.
And they can have it. And so I kind of know where it's all coming from. So I'll talk to you about it offline, Jeff. I'll talk to you about it offline. But there's a little group, and that's what they're doing. So we'll get to the bottom. But yeah.
So are you saying there's a video out there? There's a video of Mike supposedly puking.
well,
out
on
there?
stream yesterday, well, he was on this stream.
I didn't throw up. I just burped.
It happened,
No,
but
I'm saying
none
that
of us
it's
noticed it while it happened. But the people watching noticed and went back and made clips.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking. So there's supposed clips of it out there.
Yeah, but he'll talk about it off stream.
Yeah. But they'll get what's coming to them. They'll get what's coming to them. It's all
like what?
Well, I mean, they'll get the same retribution. You know, they want
to make a video of them.
So retribution for something that you put out. Okay, you're reckless. You leave your fucking camera on. You get fucking drunk on panel, and then you're gonna say that you're gonna pay a threat, an open-ended threat like that because we're laughing at your dumb ass. And Jeff wasn't responsible enough to bring you the fuck down or at least kick you off panel for the moment. You know what I mean? He could have did that. You know what I mean? If I see somebody that's drunk and not holding it together, okay, my job is to keep this panel safe. You know what I mean? And because if I don't look out for the people, even if they get mad at me and they're drunk or whatever, I'm gonna kick them down. I'm gonna boot them off, and they're probably gonna thank me later. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever.
No, they'll make fake stuff up and all this other stuff. It's okay. They can do whatever they want. But I was completely fine. I was literally, I ate something, I was hiccuping, and that was it.
You were hiccuping.
I thought you just said you burped.
I burped and I was hiccuping. That was it.
I'm just gonna. You know me. I didn't
throw up.
Jen, what's going on, Jen's vlog?
I didn't throw up on stream. I don't know what the fuck.
I didn't see it, so I can't comment.
Yeah, it's just completely. And I'm kind of getting tired of this shit. I'm getting over it. I'm getting tired. Not you, like I'm not attacking you. I'm just getting.
Don't attack me. I haven't done nothing this round.
Yeah, I'm just getting tired of all this nonsense. Banana's a piece of shit.
Well, hang on.
Oh,
We're not. This is not draw. You gotta pay just like everybody else.
This
is not free drama court.
That's and he got cornered.
No.
Yeah, he got cornered.
I didn't get my money yet.
We were having an awesome conversation, and then Banana comes up and he just muddied the water. I'm
going to take you off if we can't leave this topic alone. That is not a topic for this channel.
But the whole parent,
he actually wants to get paid for trolling, which is really brilliant if you think about it. I mean, it's like, okay, y'all want drama. I can't keep you guys from drama. He kind of, so I want to get paid for it. All right. I mean, that sounds, if you're here to make money, yeah, Mike. But I tell you what, nobody in their right fucking mind is gonna spend $100 on Mike. I can bet you $100 to that $100. Well, he'll set it up, and then I'll lose 100. Let me not say that. I'll take that.
I'd rather fucking burn it.
Nobody's gonna pay $100. You're fucking delusional to think that somebody's gonna pay $100 to troll Mike. Well, there's plenty of channels that do it, and I'm not the only one, by the way. So yeah, nobody's.
Paradigm change. That's what I'm trying to say, Jeff. The whole paradigm changed, and it went from fun to muddy. Gold online, like a bunch of my coins and stuff. But excuse me, I put them. Oh, I'm burping, so I'm going to throw up. Yeah, I'm burping. Yeah, I'm going to throw up right now because I burped. No, but if you listen to my voice and my patterns, I'm completely fine.
You do sound different than yesterday.
Yeah,
because yesterday he was drunk. Yes, he was drunk yesterday.
He's rocker.
Yeah, he's sober. Was it? By the way, same shirt. He hasn't taken a shower. And next to him is probably that spit and everything. Yeah, it's got to smell like a motherfucker in that house. I'm telling you.
Well,
there was. I even noticed it too. It's an energetic thing. It wasn't the same.
I did take some medication and I was a little loopy, but other than that, I'm fine because my.
Oh, look, we have Wilma Dick Fit. Yes, what's going on? Yeah,
my knee is swollen. My knee is swollen. I'll even show it to you if you want to look at my knee. But I did take some medication, and I was a little
like a painkiller.
Yeah, I was a little loopy.
A little bit more than loopy, I would say. A little bit more of a loopy. Yes.
You were drunk.
Yeah,
but you have to admit, 99% of the time, I'm completely coherent. Like, there's no problem whatsoever.
Did you take one today?
Mike is the type of drunk that, and I've seen all types of drunks. I used to be a bartender. That it goes into love mode, love bombing people. I love you, bro. Oh, and I love you, dude. When I first met you, bro, we were 12 years. That type of fucking drunk. Yeah. Talking your ear off for hours about the same topic over and over. Yeah, that's the type of drunk.
No, not at all. I took a one yesterday, and I was
Tell
like,
her we know all that. Don't make this the dominant theme of.
Hey, shout out to Kane. Thank you, Kane. I appreciate what you do.
Your comments.
Yeah. But I have prescribed medication. I've had 3 knee surgeries, 3 reconstructions. That's major knee surgery.
I don't know if that's the real Mike. Don't time him out. Don't time him out.
So I've had 3 of them. So once in a while, if it does get triggered, in other words, it gets popped or it shifts a different way, you can get a lot of swelling, a little pressure on your knee.
Internet, we're gonna put that behind a paywall. It'll be like the circus. You could pay to see Mike's.
Yeah. So that's okay. I can drop down. That's no problem. But like I said, I just had some swelling and took a pill and I was chilling. I was relaxing. And I called out today. I took a PTO day today. Paid time off. I took a PTO day because my knee is. I'll show it.
You don't work. Anyway, let's see that knee. Let's see that knee.
You see that? Can you see that?
No.
I see that it's like a little red spot, like a little brown, black spot.
He had knee surgery. Yeah, he said that. There's actually a picture of that. I think he showed somebody. He had a brace at one time. So he had a bad knee at one point. Yes, but that was years ago. I think. You know what I mean? So what he's showing is the old fucking scar. I got plenty. You want to see them? No, I'm not gonna show them. But yeah, that's just an old fucking scar. No excuse. Obviously, he's looking for an excuse and out for the drunkenness that he did. Which he could just say, "Listen, I was drunk. I had a bad day. We all have them, and I got fucked up." And be over with. We wouldn't be talking right now. But since he doesn't, it makes for great content. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
See how big that is?
Oh my God! Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's swollen. Yeah.
Was that from a surgery?
No, that's just.
Don't.
He what? He drew on his knee with a Sharpie? Really? No. Let me go back. Combat said he drew on his knee. Let me go back a little. I gotta see that.
And I called out today. I took a PTO day today. Paid time off. I took a PTO day because my knee is. I'll show it.
Let's see that knee.
You see that? You see?
I see that knee. Yeah, I see it. I don't know. He's definitely been on his knees lately. Yeah. Not in a good way. I don't know what he's been on his knees for. But yeah, I see something there. I don't know. It looks like a stain or nothing. Nothing a good shower fucking. Yeah. I see a scar though. He did have some knee surgery. Yeah. That's for sure. You could tell.
See that?
Definitely.
I see that it's like a little red spot, like a little brown, black spot.
Like see how big that is?
Sorry.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I think he probably had reconstructive knee surgery. He probably got a fake, one of those knees that are fake knees, whatever you call them. Yeah, titanium knee. He's a big guy. I think he's tall, and he probably his knees are gonna go out if you're fucking cleaning carpets or whatever he did for a living. Because I even doubt that. I don't know. I think he stood in front of a carpet cleaning truck and put on a shirt and said he carpet cleaned. I don't know. He's a fucking liar. I don't know, Bitch Boo. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's swollen.
Was that from a surgery?
No, that's just.
Don't show us too much.
No. It's just It's just my surgery was 2.5 years ago. It's just where sometimes you'll slip or you'll pop your knee. It'll pop. It'll snap. It'll pop a little bit and then it'll swell up. That's all. It's just fluid. It's just fluid on the knee. That's all it is. My legs are big though. I'm a big dude. Yeah. No, everything's good. Everything's good.
What's going on, Faith? How you doing? Faith Tejada, how you doing?
But no, I took a pill yesterday and I was a little tired and stuff like that. I felt great. I mean, I felt good, man. And like I said, I rarely take a pill, but it's like I was just like I was totally out of it, man. It's like it's sort of like when someone doesn't smoke weed for 20 years and take smokes a blunt, and they're like, whoa, like you feel it, but I was feeling no pain. I felt great, but I wasn't throwing up. That didn't happen.
Yeah, it was like the spit up that I've had like nausea from those pills before too.
Yeah. When you take a
what pill?
How would you consider it? Not a narcotic, but like something that's going to have a little bit of that pain reliever in it, more than a Tylenol. Yeah. You're going to be a little bit out of it. That's all. But I was totally fine. I was just feeling good. I was like, ooh, this is awesome. But I actually have one right here. I'm not going to take it, but I have one left in case I get a lot of pain. But yeah,
I'm really
my knee got tweaked, man. It was hurt bad. I was like, all right, I'll take one. Yeah, but I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in a long time. I don't drink alcohol at all. Zero. Like you saw me drink the 0.0 Heinekens. That's what I drink. I'll drink beer that's no alcohol.
Beer.
No, but I don't drink alcohol. I just don't. I gave it up a while back, and I don't partake in it. That's it.
Here, I could do like the birthday.
Oh, Jeff, leave your clothes. Jeff, leave your clothes on. Stop it. Stop it. I saw you on another panel.
Like
the other
today,
night,
like recently.
The other, like I think it's like last night, attacking somebody for their bull crap, and you ripped them apart.
Oh yeah, he's talking about. I think he's referring to me. I could be wrong, but I was on Mr. P's while Eric was in one ear. My mic was fucked up. I wasn't using my and then Jeff came up and he was kind of calling me a liar when I reacted. And I have the video which I reacted to where it says clearly, okay, that he struck a channel, and I said, well, I learned something new that day, kind of, because I said, well, anybody could do that. Didn't say his channel's name on it, but I do kind of believe Senior Citizen. Why would he lie about something like that? But that's up for debate. That's up to debate. I don't know who would strike that channel. He was the one bitching about the content that he put out, or the content of the actual video. So yeah, he will be the only suspect, I would think. You know what I mean? I would hate to think it was him. If you don't want to be that guy that strikes channels for free speech or their opinions, you know what I mean? You don't want to be that guy. I guess that was my point. But I do have the receipt where Senior Citizen South says he struck him. So who am I to disprove that? I don't know.
I'd believe him.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I think he saw the video even before I said that. By the way, I think he's always on Senior Citizen South's ass. He doesn't like him, but obviously he's going to keep an eye on what he puts out. So he saw that video. He didn't retort. He didn't say, by the way, guys, there's a video out there, and I'm going to deny and say something about. He didn't say anything about it, but he saw that video.
Yeah,
I did to do it on panels.
Dude, I'm like, yo, you were on Mike P's. We'll leave it there. You were on Mike P's. And you
orangutan.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, this is.
Dude, it was amazing.
Well, somebody was lying about me, so I had to go set the lie straight.
Dude, I talked to you backstage.
Remove that person's wig. And clear all the delusions under it.
Yeah, delusions of grandeur. But no, when you were like, dude, you were like bitchy. You were like little bitch Jeff. You're like,
I'm a satanic gay. Like,
you went a little ham. I'm like, yo, someone get your man over here. But yeah, it was good. It was good to see someone call out someone's bullshit. That's all. I'll leave it there. Jeff was like in sassy form, dude. he was complete sassafras on that panel. I was like, you go, girl. Yo. It was great. It was awesome. But it's good to see people stand up for themselves. It's good to see that. Like, if someone is being called out for BS, it's good to see them come up and say, no,
I think a lot of people would share that sentiment, Mike. But I think you're the person they would direct it at.
There's everything.
Look at all the spices.
No. Crush.
Smitty, don't come over here and call sure you got to pay to do that. If you want to confront Mike.
Making a great point. Catholics could carry that Catholic guilt in their body, in their chest. I could see Jack feeling his chest and showing emphasizing that it's right there. It's carried with you. Mike, you might have some Catholic guilt from your upbringing I think Jack is onto something there. And Mike,
this is kind of all right. This is from I want to tell you right now. This is from Tommy's perspective. Same kind of content, obviously, but from his perspective, is a different take on it.
I've heard. I don't know if this is true. I could be wrong, but you could have some issues with alcoholism that you haven't addressed.
Alcoholism.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we could get to that. Do you want to do that, Jack? Because Mike had an issue last night. Yeah, incident last night.
Sounds like they want to bleed all over each other all the time.
Mike got blackout drunk last night.
Yeah,
he had a relapse after not drinking for allegedly 6 months. He had a blackout drunk streak.
Well, I don't
gotta
drink.
help the brother out.
And you threw up a little bit on yourself, Mike. It was kind of gross.
No, excuse me. I threw up on myself.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to ever meet anybody quite like this. You're not going to see. I know there's the Cyraxes of the world. There's the other really local type people, but he's one of a kind himself. He's about the. There's one of one. There's not. You can't duplicate this. You know what I mean? He's one of a kind. No, you can't duplicate this. It's like no self-awareness, no holding yourself accountable, no apologizing, no nothing. He is what he is. That's why I do what I do. Yep.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
There's a video
No.
of it, bro.
No.
Yeah.
I had a hiccup.
Right.
Oh, you had a bunch of hiccups. You're like,
Here,
Yeah.
okay, please,
Mike.
please.
Why are you talking about drinking, dude? You're drunk every night.
but you were like you actually.
No, I
had a
don't drink.
relapse.
I don't drink. I take heart medication. I don't
What?
drink.
Oh, okay.
What are you
Were you
drinking
having this?
alcohol?
Maybe you were having a stroke last night. You should go see a doctor, bro.
Is that funny? You have a stroke? Is that funny? Someone's having a stroke? Is that funny?
Is that what it
Here,
was?
hold on, please.
Everybody thought you were drunk.
I threw a link down and see if anyone else would come up. I forgot. I'm sorry. I just forgot.
You want to come after me? I will destroy
Hello.
you if you want.
What's going on, Paul?
I will destroy
Hello.
you.
Mike.
Shout out to Paul. Paul, I hope you're feeling better, brother. I really do.
Feel better, Paul.
We'll go there.
Mike, please
I don't drink.
disengage.
I don't drink. I take
Please.
medications for heart. I had a heart attack a
Mike.
couple years ago. Yeah.
Now I gotta ask around, but I don't think any type of heart medication. I don't care what I never heard of a heart medication making you loopy. It could be. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor.
No. My dad was
know,
in full heart failure. The medication didn't make him like that. No.
Right. I wouldn't think so. You know what I mean? Because if anything, you don't want to slow down your heart. You know what I mean? If you have like heart,
Exactly.
yeah, you know what I mean? If you have heart issues, the last thing you want to do is kind of slow it down. And what alcohol does is kind of slow everything down a little bit. So, yeah, I don't think he should be. If he has heart, which he said he was dying on cheeses, by the way. Let's not forget that. He shouldn't be drinking. Yeah, if that's true, he shouldn't be drinking at all, which he is.
Please
Yeah.
disengage. Okay.
I don't drink.
Mike, shush.
Hello. Calm down, Mike. Just
Banana, you fuck, dude. You fucked up bad.
What's up, Grumpy?
Oh, he's too good.
Thank you. Mike, you were placed in the back because I tried to get your attention here in the present moment several times, but you were.
Yeah, let's bring our first guest, our second guest actually, because Miss Boo is up here. Let me get a banner real quick. Boom, and we have Sir Paul.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Oh, what's up, buddy? How you feeling, man? How you feeling today?
Just been a rough week. It's going to get a little rougher next week, but
yeah. Just hang in there, brother. Just hang in there.
Yeah.
Just hang in there.
I'm
brother.
interested in the heart thing. What Mike is saying, because
he said he was loopy, and all the spitting and the burping was the cause of it because of a medication he took, which I find, I don't know, I highly doubt that. That's all of a sudden, Miss Boo.
No, that's not true. I'm on major heart medication.
There you go. There's another one. Yeah. Does it make
heart
you drunk
medication,
and kind of do you start love bombing people? I love you, bro. I love you.
That's called when I'm drunk. That's what I do when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you don't.
I do. I love everybody. I've even been known to chat at poppers.
Oh.
So there you go. Bus said it can't be trusted. Let's move on.
Triggered. You were defensive.
You're gonna call me drunk and having a.
Do you see your behavior? Can you please
down, Mike?
Can you please surrender your defenses and just?
Now that's funny talking. That's funny talk to me. Surrender your, that's kind of that's like cult leader speech. You know what I mean? I'm like, surrender what? Get the fuck out of here with surrender. Maybe tell me stop it, but don't tell me surrender. That kind of sounds kind of funny to me.
Accept the new moment for what it is.
Right.
Okay.
Banana, enjoy this moment. Enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
That's
It's
all.
a good moment.
Why do you feel you need to keep talking, Mike?
Enjoy it while you can.
Mike, be quiet.
Holy cows, man. Mike, please be quiet. When I bring you back up, it's not the opportunity for you to take over the conversation again. Can we breathe? Take a breath.
Jack, you had someone accuse somebody of something.
Are you? You're not willing to cooperate, Mike. That's your problem. You revealed yourself through your questions in the back, Mike, and whoever is my number. Whether you have a drinking problem or not, there's something. People see something, and I don't know what is true or not. It's between you and God. But if you're interested in some support, you're interested in exploring what I've got to offer, feel free to reach out.
That sounds dirty.
That was kind of lame, though, Banana. That was your friend, you should probably like Apollo what?
Apologize. Yeah, I didn't really mean to offend him. I thought he was very much aware of what he did last night by this point. I didn't think it was like, oh, he's gonna play dumb about him drinking last night. I didn't think he was gonna do all that.
Please, in his defense, people are often real quick to go by the way things seem and then make assumptions, and then it gets exaggerated, and then these false narratives are spread, right? So in a great degree, I understand what Mike is going through. Being misunderstood or misrepresented, it's frustrating as hell, is it not?
Listen, I joke about Jack. He's not a bad guy. He gives, I tune in sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, and he has some advice in there sometimes. Does he have kind of a cult leaderish, and I make fun of that a little bit, kind of a tendencies or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but it's all in fun. He's not a bad guy. I can't say he's a bad guy. Go ahead.
If you're drunk, say you're drunk. We're all adults here. We all have a bit too much.
Exactly, man. We've all listen. I had one whiskey episode, and I woke up in the bathtub half naked. I never would drink the whiskey again.
I puked all over a dog once while drunk.
That's so bad. All over your dog. You imagine your dog looking at you all mad the next day. You don't even want to eat your food or anything.
No, I don't want to say the full story because it make everybody sick. But I puked over the dog. I just seen what the dog was doing when he came back from the toilet, and I was sick some more.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you're drunk, say you're drunk.
And that's it. And we can all move on. The thing with Mike is always going to be that. You could catch him drinking he's going to get caught with the bottle in his mouth, and he's going to say it's AI or IA, like he says.
Yeah.
He's just a compulsive liar of the worst kind. I've never seen it before. This is one of a kind.
I did like the roar. I thought his roar was quite impressive. It sounded like a dyslexic tiger.
Yeah.
Truth is that Mike Cerrone is a borderline pathological liar.
Excuse me?
So,
in your opinion?
In my opinion, yes. I'm not a doctor.
And you've lied about 100 something things.
From what you've seen, it's not a competition.
Jack, I'm going to say this in all due respect. Like I said, this is not a good person. This is a person who talks sexually to children. So we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Oh, what?
And Banana, you coming after me was the biggest mistake you've ever made on.
They both got shit on each other, and they're gonna throw it at each other's face. That's the friendship that they have. it's not a true friendship. It's like if you make me mad enough, I'm gonna just just say all the things you've done in the past or are doing right now, and it's just a mess of a
That's why you do not tell people your information, what they
yes.
don't know. They can't do fuck all about.
Yeah,
Wow.
I keep a real small circle now. You know what I mean? And I watch what I say, and I try to be more conservative with what I say, because this is what happens when you Ham Banana, Eric Lawless, Mike. Yeah, they all kind of belong together in sort of a weird way, but yeah, they're in the right place. Yeah.
Windle King gang. Oh.
Yeah.
It's the biggest mistake you've ever made. Because now we're gonna come in.
Oh,
Hey,
I wasn't going after you though. I thought you were aware of the shit that happened.
Did you talk sexually to children? Did you do that?
Mike, please.
Strange.
Chill out.
Did you do that?
Chill out.
Now Mike is gonna beat that up. Mike, when he got a topic, he's gonna beat it up. He's gonna keep saying it so Jack gets enough of it.
I'm actually curious.
Yeah, you think it's funny, dude.
Banana, I heard you say something about that, a possibility of that. Was that a singular experience that you shared?
It was like on 2 different days during like a drunken rampage of monkey stuff going on monkey, but it hasn't happened since then. So I mean, he's bringing up some old shit from like a few months ago where I said I'd beat up a kid and jizz on him, and I described what squirting was and all that to another one. It was a whole thing. It was very bad. Oh, it was very bad. I got canceled for the longest time.
I wonder if this is like how all the millennials friendships are.
It kind of is, I think.
Dear God.
We'll be best friends tomorrow.
Well, here, let me, because I've received comments about I'm guilty for having you here and blah, 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 too. That's part of the reason I asked is, well, our reputation is formed by what we do and who we associate with, and really who we associate with. It helps us become who we are, because all we are is ideas and feelings. Ideas and feelings pass through. They're not real.
Ideas and feelings. Ideas and feelings. I know when he starts talking like that, I would get kind of creeped out a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, send me.
Oh God, it's so.
Yeah. It's gonna start like, send me your money and empty your bank account and then drink the red juice. Yes, drink the red juice.
Real or temporary? We're temporary.
I don't know.
We don't have to argue and threaten. Okay.
You don't gotta argue and accusations that make your reputations are tainted because of people like Snafu who are going around spreading narratives. So it's like it just all needs to stop with this.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is be honest about what you did and just not do it again, right?
Repeated behavior. Yeah.
See, the thing like with Mike thingy is he needs to learn that he got blackout drunk last night and he just won't admit to it at all.
I wasn't drunk, but I wasn't drunk. But you did admit that you asked children about sex, underage children about sex.
Hello, Mike.
Oh my God, he won't leave it alone. He's gonna beat it up. He's gonna every time he gets mad at Banana, he's gonna shout that out, and Banana's gonna do the same to him. So yeah, 2 peas in a pot.
Hello.
You're a pedophile. You're underage.
Oh damn!
Holy cow! The lack of self-control.
Claims to be a master troll.
Well, I've said before, I'm no expert, but I am.
I think Mike can't call himself that anymore. By the way, I think the master troll is gone out the door. Call it something else. You're not a master of nothing. Yep.
It went over the rainbow to Never Never Land.
Well studied in books and lectures and lots of different experts. I'm studying the human behavior in my experience.
Oh my God.
We're here to help each other grow, right? And if we're not able to discuss what we see with each other, we're uncivilized. And so
Mikey is part of orangutan. To be fair, he's a little orangutan.
Something I will caution you with what I heard, Banana, is appearances are not always accurate, and from what it appears, that's what you saw. Okay.
So, what do you mean? That's what I saw. What do you mean?
Regarding the
you're not a doctor, right?
Blackout drunk.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, but I mean, this is like I'm pretty sure people in the comments can just vouch about this and just be like, "Was Mike drunk? Yes or no?" And I'm pretty sure people will be like, "Mike was fucking drunk."
Here,
but-
regardless,
yes, regardless.
Please,
Fuck it.
I'd like to continue.
All right, my bad. We got off the topic again. Let's get back to the Tarkatian mission.
I'd like to ask Mike one question, and then I want to make a statement, and then I'm going to bounce out of here. I want to know like how deep this goes. When you were talking about that guilt and stuff, and this lack of surrendering and stuff, were you kind of like backhandedly jabbing Hand Banana, or was that just me just having that delusion right now?
No, I was talking to Jack about basically.
I thought he was referencing the drinking thing. Honestly, that's why I brought.
No,
but Banana keeps just digging into it.
I can tell you one thing. You were so drunk one night. Remember, you fell out of a chair, and we had to call Yeah. So you're a drunk. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. Because of my heart.
He'll say that with a straight face. That's the I don't know what the word I'm looking for. That's what makes him different from all of us, from the basic human being that kind of just, there's liars, but then there's Mike, you know what I mean? There's really bad liars, then there's Mike, it's like that type of shit. Go ahead.
Someone who's supposed to be educated, like Mike says he is.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't use really good English, does he? Because he says you're a drunk to HB. Because I don't follow HB anymore. Don't have nothing to do with it. But he says HB, you're a drunk because he got drunk one night. No, you were drunk, not you were drunk.
Yeah, he was. Of course he was. You know what I mean? But it's that denial that he has he basically, when he lies to us like that right in our face, and we have clips and all, he's calling us morons. He thinks we're stupid. I feel offended when he says, no, I haven't done this or that. I have the fucking proof. And then when you show him the proof, he says it's made up, it's edited, and this and that. So yeah, that's why I have contempt for this motherfucker.
So what if he was drunk?
And so what? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care what he puts in his body. I don't care what anybody puts in their fucking body. Do what you want. We're all adults. You know what I mean? Just don't come crying to me. Fuck that. Yeah. All right. Let's continue on. I kind of rewinded it a little bit. Let me move up.
There it is. So it's like it just all needs to stop with this.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is be honest about what you did and just not do it again, right?
All right. Let me. I think I do.
We're here to help each other grow. Right. And if we're not able to discuss what we see with each other, we're uncivilized. And so something I will caution you with what I heard, Banana.
And by the way, these channels kind of do work. You know what I mean? If you're into this, if you drink the water, like they say, or whatever they say, you know what I mean? Yeah, they kind of work. But you got to be into it. Banana and Mike are there just to fucking troll. They don't belong. Both of them there to troll each other. So what Jack is saying is going to waste in one area.
You're saying these channels exist. Help you if you drink the Kool-Aid, yeah.
Yeah, if you drink the Kool-Aid. Exactly.
His appearances are not always accurate, and from what it appears, that's what you saw. Okay. So
what do you mean? That's what I saw. What do you mean?
Regarding the
you're not a doctor, right?
Blackout drunk.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, this is like I'm pretty sure people in the comments just about this. Just be like, what's my?
I'd like to continue.
All right, my bad. We got off the topic again. Let's get back to the
I'd like to ask Mike one question, and then I want.
What's happened? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't hear nothing else.
No, I can't hear nothing.
Unless he's like his internet's gone down a bit.
Okay. So it's just us then, is it?
Right. Yeah, let's fuck it up.
Let's fuck up.
Joking.
Real football is played by the foot, not by the hand. There you go. I said it. Yep, I said it. I done it. I said real football is played by the foot, not by the hand. That is real football. That's to wind up.
I ain't got a clue what's going on.
Yeah, brother, I'm just winding up Cheesehead.
Oh, alone.
Yeah.
What are you doing
and
to him?
Eat some fried bread, will you?
Fucking hell! Is that Chooch?
Yeah, that's Chooch.
Is that Chooch? Chooch.
Yeah,
Choochie, baby.
The
God,
Brits take over. Come on, Al. We need another Brit up here.
Yeah, this happens to me. It happens to me every Friday. The internet gets so fucking overwhelmed and busy that it happens. But it's okay. I'm back. All right. That's good.
Yeah, fried bread, Miss Thing. Fried bread is glorious.
Oh,
I've heard of that. Fried bread.
Yeah, fried bread with baked beans. Oh, lovely. Just on top. So bean juice soaks into the bread.
It sounds like French toast, fried, because you kind of fry French toast too.
Well, so what you do is, how to do it properly, you just butter both sides of the bread and put it in a shallow pan with a little bit of oil and just fry it off like that.
It's nice.
Oh,
it's
so
oily,
beautiful.
but it's nice.
Go Britain. Rule Britannia. Land of hope and glory.
I'm sorry, I'm just too high. Oh, fucking hell.
All right.
Cheesehead needs winding up playing that game over here in our Wembley. Sacred ground of football. How dare you, sir?
Sacred ground of football. All right, where would you leave off at? Okay, I think it was fuck. Let me see. I think it was here. Let's see.
Previously on Gen X Jeffs.
Because I went to a school on a college.
Oh yeah, we seen this one. All right, let's go.
Yeah, and I don't partake in it. That's it.
He doesn't partake, guys.
He doesn't partake. Point. Catholics could carry that Catholic guilt in their body.
Hey, by the way, what the fuck is that Catholic guilt thing? I don't. What is that?
Chest. I could see Jack feeling his chest and showing, emphasizing that it's right there. It's carried with you. Mike, you might have some Catholic guilt from your upbringing.
No, yes, that's another kind of guilt. I don't know what it is, but all right, let's go to this one.
Oh. Do you keep a bottle of liquor down by your left foot?
Yeah, this is September 2nd, 2024. This is Mike Cerrone's Glory Hole, obviously Combat Wombat. Let me drop the link. All right.
When you're on panels?
I don't drink anymore.
You don't drink at all? Wow. You don't drink out of with a liquor bottle in a brown paper bag?
I don't drink at all.
Never done that?
I don't drink at all.
When did you quit? How long's that been?
Probably about 2 months ago. No, a month and a half.
So before that, last year, were you drinking on panel out of a brown paper bag?
On the weekends, yeah.
Okay. It wasn't on a Tuesday that you were drinking out of a brown paper bag?
No, I don't think so.
It was on the weekend?
And let me ask you a question. Why is that your concern?
because people who hide their drinking typically have a problem with alcohol.
Do
And
I have
you
a problem
deny
with
it.
my stomach? Have you ever heard
I
me drunk?
believe you do.
Oh, I don't drink though.
Liar, liar, pants
So
on
we're at a mute
fire.
point. I don't drink.
Okay.
So when did you become an alcohol counselor?
I'm not an alcohol counselor. I've never made that
So you
claim.
have no. So
I've
don't
never
talk
claimed
about
I'm a
it.
therapist. I've never
Let me
claimed
tell
I'm
you
a
something.
federal
Let me tell you
agent.
something. Let me tell you something about you.
I've never
You are
claimed I've
actually-
rescued people from a burning building.
I love how fake
I've
you
never
are. You're
claimed
so
I've
fake
been
and
around
funny.
the world multiple times.
Yeah.
Wombat seemed to be cooperating.
So Cheesehead says about drinking. I haven't had a drink in 6 months.
Doxing.
And that's the truth. I haven't.
I'm a federal
Let me tell you
agent.
something. Let me tell you something about you.
I've never
You are
claimed I've
passionate.
rescued people from a burning building.
I love how fake
I've
you
never
are. You're
claimed
so
I've
fake
been
and
around
funny.
the world multiple times.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did he ever go? Did he ever go inside of a burning building? Did I ever say that? I don't remember
Yeah, he
that one.
did.
He could. He
Yes,
might
he
have.
did.
Did he? Oh my
Yeah.
lord! What did he say?
didn't say
What did he save? A liquor store? He saved the bottles of whiskey. What?
Yeah.
Wombat seemed to be cooperating.
So Cheesehead says about drinking. I haven't had a drink in 6 months.
Doxing.
And that's the truth. I haven't. I gave
Mike.
up alcohol. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you misspeak when you and I were on panel? You know, we had that 10-minute trolling or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, I don't know, 3 weeks.
Shout out to With Your Heart. She was her birthday was the other day. So shout out to her.
Yeah, I popped
ago.
on the panel and
You
said
said
happy birthday.
You
Yeah.
quit drinking 2 months ago. Did you misspeak when you said that, or
No. It was.
so let me ask the real question. Do you have a sobriety date that we can celebrate?
Sobriety, no, but I would say
I think that's one of the requirements. You got to have a sobriety date, don't you? Like when you first get clean, so you can. It's part of the journey of getting sober, right? You gotta. I think everybody has a date. You know what I mean? So yeah, if he doesn't have a date, he's never been into rehab, or I don't think he's ever. I don't think he's ever claimed to be on rehab because he claims he's not addicted to alcohol. At this point, I don't know if he's addicted to alcohol. I think he drinks a lot, but it could be. I don't know. I can't call him alcohol. I don't know if I'm not sure. If I had to guess, yes, but I'm not 100% that he's an alcohol. He could be a weekend warrior. I don't know.
Angel, check back.
Yeah.
Check the back chat.
Check the back chat. Okay.
About
It could also be a binge
5
drinker.
months ago, I was like, this is really not fun. And I wasn't even getting drunk. It was just like drinking to not get shakes.
So let's say
No,
you
hold-
stop drinking
so let
a
me
month after
finish.
that.
Let me
So
finish. Drinking not to get
shall we
shakes.
say
but
May 30th?
I never
May
felt.
30th for a sobriety date? Is that?
Oh, really? Yeah. Mikey, eat your heart out. If he gets stupid, time him out. But if he's just, I let him. I want him to watch. I know he's watching. But he's going to say tomorrow that he wasn't even here, though. That's what's so funny about it.
Okay, so if you'd like me to answer, I'll answer.
Kane's on it. And if he gets stupid, yes. But if he's just like, just kind of just trolling, that's fine. I don't give a fuck what he
And
says.
it don't cost a penny.
But I never
I
felt.
just heard a
attitude
story.
towards-
I just want to get to
Okay,
the.
well, if
No,
I'm
go
not
ahead,
going to finish a
Kane. No, Kane, you did great. Yes. Do your thing.
sentence, and I'll just stop.
Come on.
Sorry, excuse me.
Just reset.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So I made the decision to say, you know what, it's really not for me because it wasn't fun anymore. It was at one point it was fun. It was, relaxing, and then it just became to where it was just.
Hit the links up top, guys. Those are different channels. I'm going. I think right now it's Combat Wombats. So check your link. Paul's next.
Like repetitive, and then at that point you kind of say, you know what, it's really not for me anymore, and I completely stopped. And I think I'm going on close to 6 months. I am.
So
Close
let's
to
say
6
May
months.
30th. May 30th. Is that
Could
pretty
be.
close?
Could be. I don't have the exact date. I didn't make.
Does
it
that
sure.
work? As can y'all just agree
It
on that?
sits around there.
Just as
Yeah.
Well, I can't
approximate
make
date.
Put a
the
stake in
journal.
the ground.
Yeah.
Because it was
The
2
thing-
months ago when we last spoke, right?
Right. No, it's not 2 months. I never said that. So you can have your little tips and your little stabs if you want to, because I know that's what you get off.
I didn't see any today though. Like I think the last few times he's been on, he seems to be
congrats.
giving all of that.
Congrats on
the
that,
last-
Mike. It's a very hard
the
thing.
last-
What I heard Jeff say, and was kind of, I kind of thought about it. He's like, well, it's okay for us to indulge. You know what I mean? So, basically saying, so what? He was drunk. I think he's right, but he's wrong. But it's Mike we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yes, it's okay to indulge. If you're an adult, you can indulge in anything you want. Yes, but you're talking to Mike. He's gonna deny it. You see what I'm saying? So you're talking to a wall, basically. Yeah.
It's actually not. It's only like maybe 5 or 6 days of
you don't know how it is to him. Like that's subjective. So
what?
him,
Yeah.
With
With me, it was never extremely heavy. It was like 3 or 4.
I personally, like, believe it or not, I think both of you have the maturity to transcend all of this. I really do.
Yeah. It was never out of control.
Mike is a child. He's a man child. There's no maturity there. I'm sorry, he's not.
It wasn't like where you're falling down or like no one's ever heard me slur my speech. No one's ever heard me not be coherent. Dude, I pull for you. You have no idea, Jeff, the shit I get on other channels.
Oh, I have some idea because
He said I'll pull for you. You gotta be careful with your fucking wording, Mikey.
see it flooding into here. I do.
I fight for you. Like you're my guy, dude.
Oh my god, it sounds like he has a girlfriend. It sounds so fucking creepy. I'm sorry, but it does.
I fight for you, and people can't understand how is it possible for some Roman
solid, homie.
Lopez, what's going on in Prussia?
No.
Yeah, what's up, Jess? Jess, I love you.
No problem, Combat. It's okay, brother.
I love you,
Jess. It's been a long time, Jess.
Hey, Moose. How are you guys?
Jess is the sweetest, most awesome woman that's ever come on.
You are love bombing today.
Did he say woman? Did he say woman?
No, she is. She is.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
like,
okay.
Jess was like, I don't know why people don't like Cerrone. I like them. Fuck them all. Like Jess is the shit. She's awesome.
Well, let's hear from Jess. What's going on with you?
I know how to do this. Producer Moose in the house.
You got it. You said produce Moose. That rhymes. It's awesome.
Producer Moose. That's what he is.
He's so stupid. Producer.
Jeff, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
Fucking moron.
You're new to this. You're gonna learn that they are massive.
For 5 years.
Wow. 16, dude. And then there's another channel that the one that was drawn, it pops up on my feed and I laugh.
Is it really good? Because you want it to be bad.
I think this might be as good as it's gonna get.
10, but it's like
I don't know what I did.
He's making sounds like almost like he has cramps. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Yeah, animalistic sound.
Right. Yeah, no.
I don't know. He's moaning like he's something. He's sitting on something. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
But you guys
they say this on stream, or is it like in comments?
Well, they don't say. Well, yeah, Jack
You don't have to do any. You don't even have to internalize it. That's their stuff. Who cares?
Maggie boy.
Jack doesn't like me. There's other person you don't know who wouldn't like
Jack
me.
likes everybody. He
he
forgets who he doesn't like 5 minutes
Jack
later.
does not like anybody who doesn't go along with his sauce. And every time I point out anything that's wrong with his sauce, like where he's blasphemous and shit, he gets really angry.
Besides, I thought you were done with Jack from the other day.
What do I do to these men? No, I'm sorry.
It may not be you at all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No,
Daniel, how did you get out of jail? How did you
shout out to Overreactor? Yeah,
get out of block?
Let Mike try.
How'd you get out of
Okay,
jail?
well, that's your opinion. I have no idea what this guy's. Let me see if this is even Daniel Price because I blocked him.
He has all the characters. How do you say that fucking word? Jesus, help me out. He has all the signs. Yeah, of a drug person. Slurred words, slow moving, love bombing, everything. It's the swaying, the burping, which I drank, but the only time I ever got really, that I had to barf was the whiskey. But other than that, I never got. But I've seen this behavior before. Yeah, so I think we all have.
I've seen it loads of times.
Yeah, that's a person that
like I'm about to do right now.
In your life. threatened my
What
life.
is wrong with this person? He used to be a regular here. Like, he was one of our favorite people. He got deranged.
Yeah.
Unless it's a different like if it's not
It's
really
the same
him.
person. I'm not. It's already in the works. He's threatened my life.
But
so
here's the thing. I don't know what his old channel's name was. So I don't know if this is the this might be like a second account or something, or it might be somebody impersonating him. But I know the Daniel Price that used to hang out here, and then he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came back was a completely different person. Like, he was this deranged, rabid, angry, what you see now, this hater. That was not the Daniel Price.
Did you see it? Did you see the whole? Jesus, I kind of turned my head real quick because I can only watch that so many fucking times. It's just nasty. Listen, who spits on the fucking floor? You know the swift kick I would get to the mouth if I was to do that in my house? Oh my God. You don't spit in your fucking living room. You just don't. You know, right? Pop, right there, pop. And just keep talking like nothing's happened. I don't care how drunk you are. You're irresponsible, bro. Man, calm down, bro. Calm the fuck down, bro.
Look,
Jesus,
you
you don't
know,
have to show your ugly face on fucking YouTube all the time. He's self-aware.
He's
If he-
grimy.
Yeah, he's
if
grimy,
he
man.
came if he came into the pub that I used to help to run, or if he came to any pub that I worked behind the bar, I would get refused alcohol straight away.
Yes, you couldn't even do that in a pub or a bar, as we say. You can't just spit on the floor.
If he'd done that in my pub, some of the boys who used to go in there would have taken him outside and had a little word.
Oh, he would have definitely got bounced for sure. Yeah, you just can't spit on somebody's floor, bro. Oh my God, you got no manners.
Miss Booth, my pub was a gypsy pub.
My dad used to run a pub as well. My dad was a publican as well.
Yeah. I worked in a lot of holes in the walls, like they say here. You know, a lot of dive bars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
this was more the hole in the wall for a dive bar.
I can imagine.
I cannot tell you the
And
things
then
I
he didn't show up for a while, and then he came back. The Daniel Price that came. We still have regulars. Moose is regular.
But Jess, talking about
I like Moose, I like Mike,
Yeah.
and I like Jeff, and you guys are amazing.
And the guy's like quitting, right? And he walks through the room and he goes, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. I'm out," and just walks out.
Yeah, which one is that?
The movie Waiting.
That's
Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
The movie Waiting.
Yeah. If you. Yeah.
People don't like me. I don't hang around them. Their people are they have the right to not like me, and then I just won't waste my time trying to connect with them. Easy.
But
You're
Jess,
absolutely right.
yeah, but Jess has always been a sweetheart. Has always been cool. Has always been collective. Like she'll always. Jess will always. No. Look, hear me out. Hear me out, guys.
Okay, I'm just thinking like go see streams.
No, you're good. But Jess will always throw out what she sees. You know,
oh,
not
Jess,
like,
you said.
Yeah. Jess.
Yeah,
will always pull out what she sees. You know, excuse me, so I'm sorry to pick up.
That's a heavy duty hiccup. Jesus Christ. I think his hat moved. Yeah, he shook. I think his boobs kind of shook a little bit when he hiccuped. Oh,
But Jess has never been like not truthful, you know. So Jess, salute. And they will attack Jeff.
That was a burp. Look how milky it is. Oh my God.
Because Jess always talks the truth. As soon as Jess said, I like Mike, I like Jeff, it was like World War III. As soon as she said that. And Jess, thank you for speaking the truth.
Something happened, and I kept rewinding the stream, and ever since that day, because he was one of the people that saw it opposite from me, and ever since that day, I think he never got out of that reality.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
and you either ended up in one reality or the other.
Yeah, so here I am. Like, I know who that is. That's a really cool person.
What the fuck was that? Here I am. Who that is? He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You don't know where he is still.
And they're super chill. Like they just see it. They say it how they see it. So CIM, you're super cool. There's no negativity.
Jesus Christ, the love bombing is nonstop. Yeah, jeez, that's
So tipsy, Mike.
That's what I was wondering. There's something.
It's okay if you are, but you gotta be a little tipsy.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time. I couldn't hear.
No, hey, I'm sorry. Are you a
Yeah,
little
are
tipsy,
you
Mike?
high or buzzed?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. No. That's the moment.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Not at all. Not at all.
Nothing but love. If you are, if you're not, then you're not. But if you are, it's okay. I don't care.
Not at all.
You don't like. I don't.
Not at all. Listen, like Paul said, you were all adults. Just say you're smashed. You had a hard fucking week.
Yeah, man.
Your washing machine is fucked up. You can't wash your shirts or something. I don't know, anything. But don't fucking lie to the fucking people. We're not stupid, Come on.
Try to find out who people are really. I respect their privacy and anonymity.
I'm high. Me too.
But if you were trying to find out who people are, you have to figure that out on your own.
That is true. Yeah, it's very true.
I take people as who they present here, and over time I get to know the consistent personalities. But that's all they are. This is not real life unless we have some kind of in-person relationship.
It's kind of sad that someone would say that they're under the influence when they're not.
Well, now he's hurt because Jeff said, I just asked a question. It was just a question. Are you, now he's butthurt. You know what I mean? In many ways.
I had the same thought, honestly. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine.
It doesn't matter. Plenty of people come here under all kind of influences. I never know what people are on.
Like I said, I don't give two shits if you are or not, so it's fine, Mike. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. I was just.
Oh.
I hope I didn't. Like that. Sorry, that was not my intention.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah,
And
this is an adult space. Adults have the right to indulge in whatever.
The duck hair. The duck hair is getting long with the reason.
Cannot make me stop.
He's got a mullet going, guys. He's got a mullet. It's the Mikey mullet. Yeah.
Yeah. So Angel, he's like that guy. He gets caught drink driving by the police. How many have had to drink? I've drunk nothing, officer.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. He does have a DUI, by the way. Yeah, he has to actually. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I think he has a hit and run. I think I don't want to put it out there 100%, but I think he has a hit and run. That's a denial right there. I'm pretty sure he lied to the cops and said no, he didn't. He wasn't drinking that day. I'm pretty sure, based on his behavior, as late. Well, since I known him, he probably lied to the cops too.
Yeah.
Can indulge in legally.
It's really sad that people will actually pick that as like some kind of
this thing, ass hair. What do you mean, ass hair?
I don't want to know. She's saying dirty things.
They can do everything. Thing like it's just anything, any thread they can find, they will pull it.
I wouldn't attack someone for being drunk.
They're like
or
goats.
high.
They just eat anything.
Let's have fun.
Well, I haven't done drugs. I don't do drugs.
Right there.
I don't drink.
I don't. You see you see how long? You see, obviously, right? Don't drink.
I twin for words.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done drugs. I don't do drugs.
It's so fucking bad. I swear to God. Hilarious.
And I don't drink. I don't understand why.
Tell us what to do. I think they evacuated us at some point, but it was in the back of my mind. I remember telling myself, this is a small...
I agree with you, Sam. I agree with you.
like, who would bomb this library at this college? So I was inclined to not take it seriously from the start. It turned out it was a hoax.
That is small.
See, right there. Now we've heard that 3 times. I don't know if he threw up or that he has a tendency of smacking himself. I think that he had a
No,
moment there. I think
I
he
know
might
what
have
that is.
socked himself in the nuts or something. Go ahead.
Angel, I do know what that is.
What
That's
is that?
Mike's own mating call.
I love it. Yeah, that's why that girl Jessica's up there. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she came running.
That's his mating call.
That's funny.
And then one time we were sitting in the lobby studying, and this girl, like this college girl, like this 20-something-year-old girl,
1980s is how long it took for the entire economy to freaking crash. From being the #1 in the world, we are number 7 in South America.
Okay, so what you're saying?
The drama here.
Let me pause it real quick. Listen, subscribe to Daggy Boy. You're gonna have a good time. I'm telling you guys, y'all missing out. Subscribe to Daggy Boy.
The drama's going to still be here, but it's behind a paywall. You're going to have to pay for it. If I'm not profiting from the drama, as far as I'm concerned, you're stealing money from me. So I want anybody attempting to steal money from me kicked out of here. We have drama court.
Hang on.
It costs $100.
I don't know that. I've seen drama court before. It doesn't. I don't know. It never works out. It's never civilized. People kind of, But obviously, he's looking for $1. There's nothing wrong. I don't. I'm not gonna. I don't hate the hustle, like they say. I'm not. Make the money.
No.
Yes, absolutely. but I don't think it's gonna work with Mike. Nobody's gonna pay. He's not worth the money. He's not worth 50. He's not worth 20. I don't even think he's maybe $5 at the most. If you make it cheap, yes, people will go. Or he's doing it. He put the number so high that people won't participate. You know what I mean? I think it's either or.
Yeah.
I think he put it. You know what I mean? I think he probably is saying, which is a really brilliant move. He's probably saying, nobody's gonna pay $100. He's realistic. So he's like, this is his way of getting rid of the drama. Yes, good move. But if it's not, you're trying to line your pockets. But go ahead.
Paladin paid £1,000 to kick Julia off.
I know. Yes, and he got he didn't get his money's worth, did he? What did it last? What, a day or two? Yeah, he lost his money there.
Honestly, who's going to pay $100? I mean, to us,
Nobody
that's like £85.
I don't see it.
To have a go at a borderline idiot. But he's not
I
borderline.
just don't see it. Realistically, you can do it for free. You can come here. You can go to Cheese's channel. I don't know. You can go anywhere and do that and just play a video and do the same thing. Mike is watching most of the time. So he's probably in the chat right now. So yeah, I could do that shit for free. Whatever.
To initiate, to launch, you can launch a case. It can be a single person. It could be cumulative. You can pool your money and pile it up until it hits 100. Once it hits 100, that gets you one plaintiff, one defendant. You can confront, accuse, whatever. You get about an hour. There'll be a formalized system of
for every witness, $50. That blew my mind when he said that. Or what?
Back and forth, give and take.
I'd rather give $100 to the local misuse parlor to have a good time.
If you want to add an extra person and confront more than one person at once, $50 additional defendant.
This motherfucker, he wants to make some money. Money. Yeah.
If you want to call witnesses live, $20 per witness.
$20?
There's your drama court.
Oh my God, this guy is brilliant. Brilliant, Jeff. Yes.
I'd rather spend £100 or the £80 going to go to a special massage parlor to have a good time.
There you go. And you get a little happy ending.
Yeah.
There's so many worthy causes out there. Yeah, there's so many worthy causes out there to spend money on drama and stuff like that. Just to be real. Not knocking his hustle, but I don't think it'll work. I could be wrong. I could be proven wrong. Somebody probably will pay $100 just to prove me wrong. It won't be Mike though, because Mike is broke.
For any attempts at drama outside of that, quit trying to steal my money. Save it for drama court. You paid to play the drama here. Now, if it's drama about Mike Cerrone, let me tell you what I've noticed. Because there's this guy on your team that nobody says shit about, named Senior Citizen Saul /M Corner Gaming. He's made numerous videos making.
By the way, I went to, just curiosity. I've seen M Corner before. Obviously, I've seen it for a while. So he said something about M Corner having videos. I'm like, dropping videos. I'm like, oh, let me go check. There's nothing but games over there. He's misinformed big time. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you a liar like you called me when I got misinformed with your whole striking the channel. You called me a liar when the video said that you did. But yeah, you're misinformed, Mister. M Corner does not drop fucking videos. Well, they do, but it's about games. There's no trolling videos over there. I looked, so there you go.
Making fun of my autism, putting arrows through my neck, putting swastikas on me.
Mi amor says not stop it. How you doing, mi amor?
All right.
That's a great channel, by the way. Subscribe to mi amor. She's really cool.
Me as a hateful racist, lying about me, just flat out lying. I don't think he said a single factual thing correct yet. He thinks I live in Louisiana.
And you wear antlers.
Just really dumb and hateful. Way more than you paint Mike out to be. He was in the chat yet last night on Spike's channel.
That's a hell of a statement. He thinks he knows Mike. That's the thing. He thinks he knows Mike, and he doesn't. Doesn't really know Mike. He's listen. If he thinks Senior Citizen Sal is bad, Mike is, I think, 100 times worse than Senior Citizen Sal. You know what I mean? And I think Senior Citizen Sal is brilliant. He's always dropped videos. I think he's even dropped videos about me back in the day when I was on Vegas. He's always, been funny. I mean, so he's trolling. Exactly. That's his way. He doesn't drop live streams. Proby doesn't either. Who am I leaving out? YouTube Criers and Liars. This is their way of putting out their opinion on what's going on in the community. And who are we or anybody to quiet them and say, well, I bet you he's laughing at the other videos of other people when it's not about him. So it's hypocritical, I think, in my view,
Lying up a storm and saying all kind of violent rhetoric. He's going to make videos of me with pikes through my ass and spears through my head. I don't hear a single person squeak about this guy.
By the way, I didn't hear the ass part. I got to go back and watch that. I seen the arrow. I seen the swastika. I didn't hear the ass play. No ass play. I don't know.
And that's worse than anything Mike Cerrone's coming here to do. So when you come here and point at Mike for lying, Mike for threatening people, Mike for harassing people, this and that, you have to account for this dude first, because that's way worse. That I will pick Mike Cerrone over this dude any day. So if you're choosing him,
good luck with that. Yeah,
you kind of lose the standing to come and carp about Mike here. And Hand Banana is another one. So if Chomo humor is your thing, I have Hand Banana was on my show, making very inappropriate statements about things that he would like to do to or thought about doing to.
But guess what? With all the complaining about this and that, and I've said this, and I know he's heard me, when you bring Mike Cerrone into your circle or your whatever he calls it, his what is it he calls it? I don't know. Whatever he calls it. You're bringing drama with you. You have drama on your panel. As long as you have Mike up there, you're always gonna have trolling, heavy trolling. It's not just light trolling. I get that part because
I've got to say, last week Mike was on HB's channel saying, "Oh, it's okay. You can come back to Jeff's, and you can be on there."
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
I mean, yeah. We've all tried to, in one way or another, try to kind of give him advice or whatever. He's not open to that. I get it. He's stuck in his ways. He doesn't want to listen. That's fine. But I hope when it does implode, because it's going to implode, I hope he doesn't get hammered in the way that most of us has got hammered on Mike. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I hope sincerely, I hope he doesn't. It's going to be, I'm going to play the video if Mike does it. I am. But I hope it's not really disgusting, because Mike can be really disgusting, as we all know.
Guilty by association.
Let's just say under the age. If you support that, that's worse than anything Mike's doing. So I don't know how you can have Hand Banana and Senior Citizen Saul in your trading deck and then come over here and even attempt to convince me that Mike is the biggest threat to the internet and I'm responsible for doing something for Mike. You want to do something for Mike? Show me my money. Pay me my money.
My God.
Then you can come up and confront Mike.
Show me the money. Yes, sir. Show Jeff the money,
Sorry,
guys.
Otherwise,
turn off his
leave it
channel.
the
He
fuck
is-
off of my channel and go take care of the trash coming out on your side. It's not hard to condemn that kind of violence at all. You want me to do that for Mike, but you can't do the same thing on your side for some.
That's a great take on it, Liliana. Yeah, I think he's party torn because Mike is good for the numbers. There's no denying that Mike brings people in, okay? But ethically and morally, he's always talking about morals and ethics and all that shit. I don't know. He's probably divided. I don't know. But I think the businessman is coming out.
This was
Yeah.
exactly what we told Jeff. Sorry, Miss Boo.
Well, carry on.
This is exactly what we told Jeff was exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Boo.
Mike's gonna try to take over your channel. He's gonna do this,
Yeah.
and he goes, "No, I'm doing this now." He's begging for money to troll somebody.
It's like being the guilt by association. I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Go on. Okay. Go on.
No, I don't like the whole guilt by association. You know what I mean? I there's people that visit channels that I don't like. I don't take it personal, especially the subscribers. They can go wherever they want. But this can come back and hurt Jeff in the long run. Yes, because I don't think he knows the whole story. When he finds out,
No,
that Mike is actually his son. Yeah,
he is an intelligent guy. He's heard this. He doesn't want
you think
nobody to pick on Mike because it's his channel, which I totally get. I totally understand. Everybody has their own rules.
Right.
But to say you don't have drama, then have the biggest drama person in there.
Yeah. Well,
Who's got no channel, he can cause all the problems.
Yeah.
But he's got no channel. He doesn't do nothing with his YouTube thing.
Yep.
Right.
I think you're right, Paul. I think you hit it. I think you hit the nail right on the hammer. Yeah.
And when Mike has a go at people, he goes. Yeah, when Mike has a go at people, he goes to Jeff. People go and say, "What did you say that to me for?" And Jeff's going, "You can't do that here." When is the right time to do it? When's the right time?
When is it? Well, now money is the right time. If you pay, then it's the right time, which is his choice.
Another thing now has put me off Jeff's channel. He used to have a good channel, a good basis. It was some of the conversations are good. It was good to listen to. But when you have when you're now asking for money, that's a turn off.
It is a turn off for a lot of people because people don't want to pay sometimes for, especially for something like Mike. People will pay for worthy causes, or maybe play the knockdown game. The $5 knockdown. People kind of enjoy that type of stuff,
especially the amount of $100, which is a large amount of money for anybody.
It's a lot of money, and nowadays people can't afford to fucking be spending $100 on Mikey. Times are hard.
Yeah.
Shit is expensive. Fuck, man, milk is $8. Fuck out of here. All right,
let's start getting his shit together with his channel. Starts worrying about what's happening. His numbers may be going up, but that's fine. That's brilliant. Woohoo!
Yeah, it'll level out. Yeah, with the Mikey thing, obviously, is gonna, it takes its toll too. People get,
Then Michael will leave. Then you'll have a go. Then Michael will say bad things about Jeff, because we know.
Yes, exactly. That's my point. This whole time, is it worth it at the end of the day? That's a question that Jeff has to actually answer himself. And I guess with this, he's answered that question. I think
somebody much worse, child predators and violent, hateful, with all the stuff in the news lately, internet shooters and all that. It is inexcusable that anybody is supporting these two people. So hopefully I've taken the air out of all of your Mike grievances. You have other targets you can go after now, and then we can get to Mike. And I've contained the drama behind a paywall. If that's not clear,
I'm not willing to say don't go support. I don't say those words. Don't support this. I refuse to do that because it's just not. You don't put in the subscriber's head what you feel. What I feel, I shouldn't. My thing is I shouldn't put that in you guys' head. And you know what I mean. You guys decide for yourselves where you got to go, where you want to go, where you want to be at. You know what I mean? Right.
I think he hasn't taken the wind out of anybody's things. I think he's made it 1,000 times worse now by offering that money.
Yeah, these rants are not they're not helping him. I tell you that. These rants are not well thought out. You know, I thought he was smarter than this, but you know, whatever.
Here and you get banned, I am going to laugh at your tears. I promise you. I'm a Satanist. I'm going to relish your misery.
I'm a Satan. I'm a relish in your misery. That sounds really
Jesus
appealing. Yeah,
Christ.
sounds like that's a channel I want to visit.
All right,
Jesus
let's get to
Christ,
the news.
laugh
See what's
at-
going on.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
I agree with
laugh
Mo.
at,
He's probably
laugh at
born
anybody's
of
misery.
Catholic
Come
Church.
on.
Yeah,
Jesus
I
Christ.
know. It's pretty
People who troll will end up pissing themselves laughing at that sentence and will try to troll them back 1,000 times worse now.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Best
the
thing,
yeah.
best thing you could do with any troll is just nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think
Have it, it'll be
I think you keep the best thing is the best thing to do in this situation, if you want to keep Mike, do not address it so much. Don't bring so much light to it, because then people say, "Well, you're aware, you know the things he's done, but now you want to get paid for his transgressions. What the Mikey has done in the past, he wants to get paid for. To me, that's kind of fucked up. You know, that's my opinion. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I still going back to don't support this person or you support. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing gatekeeper up here. I'm not doing that shit. I don't like it to be done to me. So you know, y'all make your own.
What
Y'all,
also put
you
me up?
guys.
Well, I need to look at my Discord for this. What also put me off is thing is when he wrote. Let me get this. So okay, so what is this? When you wrote this for his title, interrupting is fine and completely normal for some cultures and neurotypes. Come and do it here.
Oh, he's daring people.
What is he on about? With certain cultures?
I don't know what that even means. It sounds kind of funny. I don't want to say what I want to say, but certain cultures.
Does it begin with the R word?
It's not a cultural thing. You know, you shouldn't put it in that class of don't separate. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play with that, because
No,
then you're
that's
gonna
what he changed the title, but that's what the original title was.
yeah. You shouldn't be mentioning cultures. It has nothing to do with cultures and what people are people at the end of the day. Anyway, this is one of the oldies. This might be the last one. Let's see what we'll see.
Yo.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Fucking Vinny up there.
Wow,
what
did
Vinny say? Oh, you're gonna go and stab his face down. Oh, I mean, you're a fucking chomo lover. Like, shut the fuck up.
No
I mean,
Leggy Jake, Mr. B says I have to take a wrench because there's no excuse for show. Is she here? I don't even see her here. Is Flaky here? I don't know. I don't see her. Yeah. Yeah. You remind me, Mr. B. I'm only joking. My
kids' TVs are off. All right, no problem. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to go real life on Vinny. I wasn't going to go real life on Vinny, but he said some stupid shit about me and you. I'm gonna find out who he is. I have a way to do it. I'm gonna find out.
You see, this is something Mike used to always say on panels. I'm gonna find out. I got ways of finding out. This is the history of Mike. This is what he does. This is what he did and still doing.
So
well, don't put me in it. I don't care who he is. It doesn't bother me. I don't fucking give a shit who he is, what he does, or what his fucking opinion is of me. I really don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out because
this is when you find out who your real supporters are.
He's like never, dude. Vinny. First of all, Vinny, there's something mentally wrong because he doesn't act like a normal person. And you cannot tell me that guy was a cop. There's no fucking way in hell that guy was a cop. The way that he speaks. No.
Oh,
police officers don't act that way. You know what I'm saying? Like he sounds like a fucking maniac. You know what I'm saying?
He does that.
Yeah, he's like a maniac. You know, it's like, what is wrong with you, man? I tried to
He
talk
does
to
that for a reason, to be funny. I
said-
get it. It's
I
so
said,
fucking
V,
cute.
listen, V, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Came to an agreement, and
Sound like
turned out
Nunzio after he
we
bombed.
had
All right, let's do this one. Pause up there. So let's. I don't remember what quite this is, but we'll go through it.
we had mutual friends, we had mutual interests, and we became friends. I don't have to justify that to anybody. And I'm sorry, you know, if you don't get to tell my wife what she should and should not be angry about.
No, that's for you
she
and your
thought it was
wife.
funny. You said she
And
thought it was
if
funny,
she's
right?
okay with that, and that's all that matters. And Joe's
Yeah,
my
that's why I
friend.
said, you know, she's a come
And
dumpster
you
whore.
know,
It's
even though
okay to
Joe's my
say,
friend,
she's okay
when
with
he
it.
talks about you, I don't.
You're into your
every
cum
day.
dumpster whore wife. Don't leave that out. When he talks about me and your cum dumpster
Yeah,
whore
you know
wife,
what? My cum
then,
dumpster
you know.
wife actually takes care of my children. Doesn't
I
sit on
think
the
this
internet.
is just an argument
This is
between
what you're
these two morons.
Where are
You're doing
Why
the
aren't
same
you
thing
raising
I'm
your
doing.
child? Where's your daughter?
Let's skip that one. That one's
Did not
pretty
see any
nasty.
of the grandma
Yeah,
stuff,
you
so I
had
apologize.
tits
Yeah, I
like your
totally.
All right, who remembers this girl right here? Bananas. Remember her?
Oh
Anybody
yeah, I
remember her?
do.
Yeah, yes, I remember.
Oh,
her.
I do.
Yeah. I
She's
hope,
fucking
and I
weird
really do hope
too.
she's doing well. Yeah, she's a little squirrely there, yeah. But I hope she's doing well. Whoever she is, you know, she has these tendencies that I don't want to really mention. But yeah, she was a trip. Let's watch this.
Mother,
Chat,
and
really
look,
coming
this is
about.
my chest. Look, this is my chest again. I don't have big tits. Look, this is my chest again. I don't have big tits. You know, it's like they took a picture of me, and they made it larger. But you know, I'm if my friends aren't gonna protect me, they're not my friends.
Let it
They're not
go. Do you leave your house, Mike? Do you go outside? Let it go. The people outside your house are more harmful than the words in this chat.
It's fine, but if someone is loyal to the channel and someone always has a channel's back, they should be protected against people making.
Damn, that girl's sucking the. She's inhaling that fucking pipe.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, she put it down her throat. Jesus, she getting high like a motherfucker. Damn. Wait, watch when she inhales.
Mike, listen. I don't need Joe to protect me.
Mike,
it's the comment section. Mike, stop. It's the comment section. Let them go.
Thank you, boy. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Thank you so much. I'll be there next time you go live, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's what they do over there. That's what they
all
do.
good. All good. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it.
I can't clear out half the chat. You know what I mean? I can't just sit here and just.
You don't have to.
But they're doing it because you're reacting. You're giving them what they want. Let it go.
Mike.
Not upset. Not upset. Just Peachy's
I'm
an
gonna
old.
brush it off, but I do understand like the dead relative thing. That would get under my skin.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, if you
yo,
want-
everybody can talk shit about my dead dad if they want to. Like, yo, bring all the hate on my dad. He abused.
No, see, these are the type of people that kind of
So I
spill
don't
their
like
guts.
her.
Nobody would have known that she had a dead dad and this and that. Why would she put that? There's a lot of people I've noticed that just come out and just blurt things out, you know, because why? I don't know. It's kind of strange. I see this behavior a lot sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, nobody would have known that. That probably happened on another panel, and she's over here talking about. It's kind of weird.
Used my mom and I for years, so you can talk shit about that dead man all you want.
Yeah. I come up here to talk to friends and have a good time.
Yeah,
have
don't
fun.
talk to them. Don't look at the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but at this point, this is not really tolerable anymore. So
I know. There won't be none. Sorry, Joe.
What Mike does, he messes it up because he brings it from the chat onto the panel, and then Mike spoils the panel because of what the chat says. That's why you can't let that. Just let this
Mike
shit go.
does.
Like, for example, Dr. Dave Watcher, he's been.
That's exactly what Mike does. He brings the trolling to the panel. He's always been one of his things.
He's actually one of the. He's been around just as long as Jeremy, Paladin. So this guy's been here from day one. So these people have been here forever. I can't just kick these people out who've been here for day one. You know, just guys, tone down a bit in the chat if you don't mind. But I'm just saying, don't turn the whole fucking panel into arguing against the comment section.
I'm not yelling at anybody. It's just that at one point, it's enough's enough. And it's not tasteful. So it's ridiculous. So
he won't let it go. He won't let it go.
No.
You have to let him go.
I'm letting it all.
It's okay. I'm just checking.
Real quick. I gave the panel AIDS. Okay.
Oh my God. He's reading the chat. He's reading the chat. That's what he does. He's reading the chat. Joe told him. Yeah, Joe. If you count the times that Joe probably told him, don't read the chat. He gave him a speech. You know, listen. You know, this is people that we know. these are the supporters, and he's complaining. He'll keep complaining. Oh, I'm not mad, but he'll keep complaining.
Listen, I don't want to sit here.
If you allow comment.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to
I
sit
gave
here.
the panel AIDS. People die of AIDS every day.
I'll get back to the other dog.
We're joking about AIDS. That's not funny. That's not funny.
They don't.
It's not,
If you don't have AIDS, and God bless those who do, I really do, yeah. Don't worry the fuck about it if you don't have it. Jesus.
no, it's disgusting. People die of AIDS. You know, I don't talk about
I got medicine for that.
Take a breather. I don't want to kill the whole fucking panel. I don't want that coming over into the panel.
The breather is me leaving.
Mike,
That's
you want to
breather.
comment? Mike, don't talk about the panel. Don't talk about the comment section on the panel. While you're on the panel, just make comments in the comment section and respond to them. That's how you handle them over there.
I don't make comments. See, I stay away from it.
No, you don't stay away because you're tainting the panel right now because of what's happening in the comment section.
It kind of, yeah, when you have a guest, okay, and the guest is constantly, and I haven't had, thank God nobody here said that, but yeah, it kind of derails the fucking channel, whatever you're doing. Somebody's complaining, one of your guests is complaining. Yeah, listen, you can always fight, like Joe was saying, go down there and kind of, duke it out, whatever. But don't do it from the fucking panel, idiot. Yeah.
You know that? Did you ever watch Team America?
He responds in the comment section.
I'm an AIDS-infested
Mike, stop reading. Mike, stop reading the comment section.
AIDS-infested.
Oh, for sake.
I have a guest up here.
I've got that Team America song in my head about
Listen,
AIDS.
you guys have a great night, and it was great to meet you, Bananas. It was great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mike.
I'm not going to be
Take a
saying
breather.
stuff like
Not
that.
back tomorrow.
No, I'm not coming back. It's
one of his buys. This is one of his long goodbyes.
I'm not coming back. If you're not going to defend me, Joe, as your friend, I'm not coming back.
Listen. I can't.
Hey, what's this about defending? You defend yourself. It's a dog world out there. You know what I mean? Listen, if you fuck up, listen, even if I have close friends, if they fuck up, I'll defend them to a certain extent. But if you put yourself in a sticky situation, don't expect me to bail you the fuck out. You gotta hold yourself accountable and watch what you're doing. What Mike's acts of the channel is almost impossible. It's basically, and Jeff does a good job of kind of caping for, but not all of us are built that way. To be making excuses for fucking assholes like Mike. We're not all built that way.
Don't spoke on the panel because they said you got AIDS. Jesus Christ, that's going to make them a lot worse.
Exactly. Don't repeat it. Don't repeat what's in the chat.
Yeah, if somebody says something stupid and something impossible, don't get insulted and go, well, you should go give them AIDS.
Yeah, that's panel one etiquette 101. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. Jesus.
I'm not going to clear out half the comment section because
No,
once
not
that happens,
Yeah, but if somebody's saying that someone has AIDS, that's not
Mike.
okay.
Mike,
it's not
what you're doing right now on the panel.
All right, let's go a little bit more.
Check them out. Give me that. Whoa! I knew she had.
This is seriousness, obviously. Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to see his teeny weeny.
Stop sucking it.
Yeah, stop sucking it.
There's nothing there.
So you're telling me. Okay.
You're telling me that all you are is Mike, that's you. Look. Put it right next to it. It's the same thing.
Dude, yeah, dude. This was like.
You were sitting down before, Mike. Yeah, look at all the lumps in the shirt.
Let me sit down.
Look.
Maybe he had some heat packs or something.
Look, he's laying down now. Look at him laying.
He's doing all this to prove he don't got no boobs, but we have the proof already. You're hiding them. You're taping them down. You got maybe 3 shirts on, but he's doing all this to prove he doesn't have boobies. What the fuck is this?
You don't see anything.
Look, did you see the angle?
That's a fake picture.
No, it isn't.
We didn't.
Hey, Paul, subscribe to Jen. I'm telling you, she's a great
I'm
channel.
already done that. I've already done.
Good stuff. Yeah, good networking there for sure. Mm-hmm.
So you guys have a good. I don't care that much to make a fake picture.
You were laying a certain way.
Mr.
Lay
Penis.
back on the chair, Mike. Go lay back like you were. Lay back on the chair like you were. Lay back. Yeah,
I'm
find
laying
out
the
life. Let's share the life. Yeah, because we didn't alter anything, so I don't understand how.
It's almost ridiculous. It's just
Oh,
dumb.
man.
Dude, lift your fucking shirt. How about, you don't, okay, listen, we all get older. We things start hanging. You start growing hair out of strange places. So the fuck what? It's part of getting old and whatever, man. Lift your shirt up if you want to prove it. Or don't lift the shirt up and say, yeah, I got some hanging and orangutan boobs. Yeah, I got those.
Yourself, I'm all turkey up here, mate.
I'm laying on the couch.
What do you guys think?
Obviously, he's not doing himself
Come
any
over to
favor.
mine. The link's pinned. You can come right up on this same panel.
Rod is here, cool, man.
Yeah.
What up?
I'm trying to fly through this, obviously. Let me see what's this. If not, and
I didn't do it. The cat didn't do it.
all right. I think we save some for the next time. Yeah, I got some oldies that I never get to quite showcase because a lot of new stuff comes in, and yeah. So, but I have nothing but time sometimes. So I'll be back maybe, I don't know, in a couple of days. But Miss Boo, I thank you for being my first guest today. I really appreciate you coming up, sweetie.
Memo.
Yes, Sir Paul, thank you so much, my friend. I'll drop your link one more time. Subscribe to Paul. Hey, Paul, I always have trouble finding your channel. Oh, actually, you're in the chat. I just got to hit your link.
In the chat.
Yeah, you're in the chat. Yeah. But if I type it, I can never find your channel if I type it. I don't know why it is, but I never find it. But yes, very good time today. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. So what's up for the weekend, guys? What you any plans, anybody?
No, nothing much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Skin.
It's that time of the year. People are saving money. It's October. We got Halloween coming up. We got November. We got
We
Thanksgiving.
don't worry much about Halloween over here. It's not really that big.
Oh no, really?
No,
Oh,
no,
that's
it's not.
No, I thought you do celebrate it, but it's just not that big.
Yeah.
No, I'll put a note on my door. No trick-and-treaters. Fuck off.
Okay. Yeah. I can imagine that not all cultures celebrate Halloween, even Thanksgiving. I think that's an American thing too.
It's really weird because Halloween is actually a British holiday.
Oh, really? Interesting. Didn't know that. Fun fact, guys. Fun fact.
Actually stems from the carving of pumpkins.
Hallows Eve or something like that, right? Something.
Oh, Hallows Eve. But the carving of pumpkins actually came from the carving of turnips, and that comes from Ireland and Scotland.
Oh, really? Oh,
Mr. Know-it-all.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Flaky J, where you been? Look at Flaky J just wandering in like a drunk, late to the party. Flaky. Mr. B's really disappointed with you. Yeah. I still love you though. But anyway, this is for all the haters and not haters. I don't have that many haters, thank God. But this is something that I'm going to do from time to time because people still kind of just jab at me and stuff like that. So I let my videos do the talking for me. So don't believe quite yet. My way of just actually, you know what? Somebody just text me, and if you guys don't mind, the last thing I'll do is they want to see they want to see that first video I played, the little short. Come on, internet slow today. Jeez. Okay, where's it at?
And anyway, Angel, before you go do that, I'm going to step down. I need to go.
All right. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Bye, Paul.
See you later, Miss B. Have a good day.
Bye.
What's left of it? Oh, good morning. All right, take care.
Bye.
Take care, Paul. I hope you feel better, bro.
Thank you, mate.
All right. So this will be the last thing I'll do. I should drop the link. I'll drop the second channel. Okay.
Excuse me, your nipple is in it. Well, it's in our sin. And we're dancing and all the booting in the mouth.
That was lovely, lovely, as Miss Boo would say. Yes.
Lovely.
Thank you so much, Miss Boo. I appreciate your presence.
No
This is
problem.
really appreciate Miss Sting, Fakey Jake. Y'all late. Y'all late, Miss. What happened? I would never appear. Dennis doesn't know drama. Was my panel doing drama? I know, right? Exactly. I agree with you for 100%. Jen Vlog, Mr. B, thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Tommy Moore, Liliana, te quiero, mi amor. Overreactor, thank you so much. Everybody that came in. I came in, there was about 20 comments and likes. So, go ahead.
Flaky J, she said, boo on panel. Yeah, boo. Yeah, Flaky J.
Yes, it's boo on panel, yeah. But I want to thank everybody. I really appreciate the love that's coming through here from the other the YouTube channels that I've just met. I met a lot of people in the Philippine section and the Indian section, and they're coming through, checking me out and stuff, and subscribing, and it's the channel's going. It's just growing fast. You know what I mean? So it's hard to keep up with. I'm kind of humbled that they like the content. I would think they wouldn't like the content, but I think they like the videos. I think they like the way I put out. I'm not nasty. I'm not malicious, right? It's different for them because I watch their channels and they're either cooking or karaoke or something like that. So I'm really surprised, pleasantly surprised that they kind of like my stuff too. So it's like you can basically put out anything as long as you are decent and honest person and you know what I mean. You can put out anything and people will like it. So I do appreciate.
I love karaoke. I love doing karaoke.
Oh, I like watching it. I don't like to participate because my voice is not that good, but I love watching it. Yeah. But anyway, let me get out of here, Miss Boo. I love you, sweetie. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody.
I love you too.
Okay, you take
love
care.
You all.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys. I want to end with a prayer. Okay, guys? It's an itchy and scratch prayer. Just for today. I actually love the prayer. I try to rehearse it as much as I could. So bow your heads anyway, all the 11 people that are here. God our Father, please just guide us to peace, to figure out all these issues we're having. We're not perfect, but we're not evil. Give us us this day our daily telcot, and forgive us for our trespasses as we destroy those who trespass against us. And lead us not into fried chicken, and deliver us from basil. Amen. Yes. Amen, guys. Thank you, Mr. B. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. I don't know. I'll end it with something, but I just ended. How about that? Last song. Let me see. What was I just playing? Doesn't matter. All right, let's get out of here, guys. It's great to watch my old videos. I've come a long way. Anyway, I was gonna say the itchy series will continue. Yes, it will continue. So no, yes, they keep asking me about the itchy. Yes, it'll be one every week, I guess, or something like that. All right, guys. Peace, love, MWO for life. I don't know. It's a little Yeah, have a great weekend. I think Liliana has said it was Cancer Awareness Month. I think it was. I want to say it was. Just check what awareness. Shout out to all those people that are battling with the disease, and yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. Liliana, hopefully she'll go live at some point today, maybe tonight. It was fun being over there, by the way. Let's see if we can help Liliana grow that channel. It's a shame I didn't drop the link earlier, but yeah, let's help Liliana out, guys. Let's go to Liliana's at some point. All right, peace, love, MWO, Bullet.